Right.
A, B, C, and D. These are.
So these are they're already looking very potiony. They are warm. We will tell you that.
They are
They-
exactly room temperature.
That's really
so don't already be thrown off by that. Yeah, yeah. Well, the Germans would argue the true flavor comes out
In
when
the
they are
warm.
I'm a room temp water drinker.
Dude, me too.
Yeah.
My dad fucking gives me shit all the time, dude.
Here we have 4 flavors of discontinued Mountain Dew. I just so happen to be one of those weird people that, like, when I buy a mystery, like, or like a limited edition thing, I just keep one of them aside. And so here we have a range of things from 2019 to now. And
Fine wine, like a fine wine.
Like a fine wine.
Fine Mountain Duty.
And so we have 4 flavors of Mountain Dew.
Can I
Right. You can join.
Can I be a
Feel
part
free.
of this?
You guys can all go ahead. Feel free. We've got A, B, C, and D from your right to left.
All right.
We're
And
gonna be guessing the flavor.
you can guess the flavor. And then I will tell you what the 4 flavors are, not in order, and you guys can try and then pin the flavors on.
Putting the tail on the flavor.
Yes.
Well, how are we gonna pour that into? This is not gonna be. Pretty.
It's not going to be pretty.
We are totally breaking the no drink rule. in the studio
I have a
tonight.
spot bot to fix this problem
Spot bot. I bought a spot bot specifically for this.
for this show.
A purple hue on this one on my right here.
I feel like it's a little more than a human.
Does this one come with fried chicken?
yeah. Could I please?
Oh, that one's definitely expired.
Oh, it's sour.
Smells like cleaning solvent.
Yes.
It's
Wonderful.
I'll tell you, one of these smelled like cleaning solvent from the get-go.
Reindeer piss.
That's voodoo child, right?
The mushrooms in this?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Where are those little shot glasses?
Feel
go?
free to dip your toes in.
Yeah. Boom.
Since I have a tinfoil hat constantly on. Ooh,
Nice.
that looks like liquid
Nice.
lava. I'm not going to drink the red one. Here you go,
You're just not. There's red 40 in it for sure. It's gonna fuck.
But the purple drink always calls my name, dude. I might be half black. I don't know.
I mean, well, they say gingers are these days. What did you try?
I think B.
B.
Yeah.
The one that Aaron handed to me.
Really stings the nostrils. I feel immediate adrenaline rush.
Oh, there's caffeine in this for sure. That one
does
tastes
anybody
like an
have
otter
any,
pop.
An otter pop.
Tastes like a melted otter pop.
Whoa.
Did you do this one?
Yeah.
Is that the one you did with me right now?
No.
Did you get the expired one? No. Did you do this guy?
I did.
And?
No clue. It's like real orangey.
I'm scared, dude.
Orange.
You're freaking
Yeah.
out, dude.
I already have a guess on that one, dude. I don't even need to taste
I'm
it.
just doing a small. God damn it.
Oh, you talked about
Contaminated the purple, dude.
cross-contamination.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
it's good
The
jam.
mutate, dude.
Yeah. It just starts growing.
Dude, you guys remember the original Hulk movie?
You guys, I shouldn't be drinking this shit.
All right. Why don't y'all take a guess real quick? What you think? Let's start with
One's
A,
just like fucking live
the
wire.
purple
dude.
one.
Dude, it's got to be one of those rare ones that's...
It's the voodoo child.
It's the voodoo jazz.
It's the voodoo
It's the
child.
Halloween
I
one.
like that. I like that.
I was thinking like...
Zombie Tsunami. Yeah.
if Mountain Dew had to name Blast, that's what it would be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something Venom or something like that.
Ooh,
The Venom.
Venom.
All right. How about B? You didn't taste it, but by smell, you got any guess there?
Yes, that's the orange creamsicle.
Orange creamsicle. Okay.
I'm trying to think
It's a
back.
bold
What do you
move
think?
by Mountain Dew back then. It was a bold move. A lot of people didn't agree with it, but
You're saying I'd be willing to part with one of my orange creamsicles for you?
I mean, it was a limited run.
It was a limited run, and you know, I'll tell you right now. Sadly, I didn't get my hands on that limited run, so it's not an orange cream, but it is a pretty good one right there. Next we got. Well, yeah. What are you thinking?
I hate soda pop.
I think that one's Code. Wait,
But
is Code Red? Code Red still? That's not.
Code Red is still a thing.
That's fine.
that one tastes like live wire to me.
That one tastes like live wire, huh?
Just the orange, other orange guy.
Good.
Okay, we're moving right up to C.
Ooh, big roller. Voltage.
That was vanilla.
The
Is
C,
this-
the other orange one?
No, D.
Is
D?
this just haunted voltage?
It is not.
All right.
So, and yeah, what was our thoughts on D? He says vanilla. You were saying hints of vanilla.
I like cream soda type vibes, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I'll tell you the 4 flavors you have here in front of you are citrus cherry, voodoo 2019. It's a mystery flavor.
You said
Flamin' hot.
Whoa.
The
Flaming-
Cheetos.
Whoa!
The Cheetos Flamin' hot. And citrus blackberry.
Is that why?
Citrus blackberry.
I already see. He's like, I know which one's the fucking. There's a C on it for Cheetos.
I just want to say the citrus blackberry that's some damn good marketing right there. That just calls to me.
It calls to you.
Yeah.
Which one
That's
is
like a
Oh,
fruit.
right.
You know, fruity soda lover. That's just like it doesn't get much better, dude.
Citrus.
Citrus
It's like a
blackberry.
Yeah.
It's like a squirt.
Like, when do I ever
Wow.
get blackberry juice either?
Uh-huh.
I never get blackberry juice.
Exactly.
But you know what I do get? Blackberry soda.
A little bit here.
But yeah.
Fuck. Maybe the voodoo's the white one.
I had a
There's
feeling
a
there was some
blackberry.
voodoo going on.
Yeah, there's some fucking switcheroos going on here, dude.
So if you want to take another sip ski of anything and place a vote somewhere specifically,
I'm gonna. So, I already think. I don't think you're trying to play tricks on me, but I think this is just. They are, as a marketing situation. You don't. Like, he already said voodoo, right? But then you brought blackberry into the mix.
I did.
And we assume great. But.
Good call. Good call. Yeah.
I
Misread.
think
don't judge a drink by its cover, by its cup, or its color. You know?
Yeah, you go from fried chicken to picnicking.
Mhm.
Whoa, sorry everybody. That was a little.
I picked blackberries this year, dude.
Yeah.
I got 5 blackberry friends. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, so I think this guy's the blackberry.
You think that guy's the
I
blackberry?
think this guy's the voodoo.
And you think that one's the voodoo?
I think this guy's the Cheeto,
You think that one's the Cheeto?
and I think this is whatever the fuck else you said by process of elimination.
Okay. And that would make it the citrus cherry. So Kyle, what are you thinking?
I think A is the voodoo.
A is the voodoo.
Yeah, B is the citrus.
There's citrus cherry and there's citrus blackberry as options.
Citrus cherry.
Citrus cherry.
I think it's hot Cheeto, and then
hot Cheeto is C.
blackberry.
Citrus blackberry. Okay, and Aaron, you only have smell to go by the middle too.
Oh yeah, no, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. This is the hot Cheeto. You can tell by the color.
Okay. All right.
Well,
That one just shot my fucking
I saw that
taste
happen to
buds
you.
like crazy. So
And I do taste a little
But
bit
I
of
did say it
capsaicin on
it
my
tastes
throat right
citrusy.
now. Like, I feel like the spiciness is very subtle, but now I'm like, is that what it fucking was? I drank hot Cheeto fucking.
I heard about it back in the day, but I never actually seen it in person.
Yeah, huh? Now that you mention that, when you said it, it was like, wasn't that a thing? Yeah. I remember
I threw
freaking.
my can away.
Because you see some wild
I
shit.
was tempted to drink it.
You saw it?
I
You
had-
had a can in your hand
Yeah.
and you didn't drink it.
Yeah. I had the hot Cheeto mac and cheese with it.
You gotta grab life by the balls, dude, and drink the hot Cheeto. No, I'm kidding.
Holy shit! Here we go. The big reveal.
Oh! What's this guy?
That's a blackberry.
Warcraft?
Ooh.
Citrus blackberry. I was right.
Really? I knew
So,
the can was purple.
For number one, the whole grape juice thing.
Oh, you called it, bro. Flaming Cheeto, dude.
You had one taste and it took you back in time.
It took you back. You made you drink. It came back to you whether you wanted to. That's awesome.
So we had citrus blackberry. That was right. And you were on the nose with that one at the beginning, Aaron. Then that citrus cherry. You nailed that one down, and you got that zing, and that was the citrus hitting you for sure. Now, that comment about one of them smelling like cleaner, that's that Flamin' Hot Cheetos. That cleaner is the Flamin' Hot Cheetos smell. It smelled like that from the get-go.
Yeah.
And then the final one is a limited edition mystery flavor, which we can probably look up what it is now. I don't know if they've released what they called it, but it was the 2019 Voodoo.
Wow.
Oh,
Damn.
nice work, you guys.
Hell yeah.
We fucking nailed it.
Zombie Tsunami's got some lit music. You play some cool shows. We came out and took some pictures and recorded that one out at Phase. It was awesome.
Hell yeah.
It was good energy.
Yeah, man.
And so we kind of want to hear about you. And also, like, me and Shane come from very different places. I like having Shane here to co-host because he's got way different questions that I may not have even thought to ask. And I know he's got some questions for you guys. Just
Very cool. Very
Right,
cool.
I'm putting you on the spot.
I think that's awesome, man. I think that's an
They'll
awesome,
come out. They'll come out.
kind of mission statement,
from what I've heard from Kyle and like listening to you guys talk after your show, it's like you guys do things differently, and it'd just be curious to see what you guys do and how you guys are doing it, because I hear you put out a lot of music.
Hell yeah.
You guys are putting a lot of shows. And we're still
Yes, we
in
do.
infancy,
Yeah.
kind of. And also, but like we'd be trying to set up and just talking about all the important shit. Just spending an hour longer than it needs to set up our fucking music equipment. It's like, look, like he's been talking about Mellow Men already, and it's like we already just talked, dude.
Yeah.
Like we already just talk. And then to put some purpose behind, and he's already wanted to do it, and it felt like a good place to know that there's that outlet
Yeah, so
at the end of the week.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
We shifted it to
Instead of-
Thursday nights is because like Shane works a 4-day work week. He works a Monday through Thursday. Thursday nights we used to jam a little bit, and then Friday we'd like try and do some more like jam, and then Saturday we'd do some more jam, and like there'd be so much talking in between that like Thursday night was basically just talking, and then Friday night was a mix of talking and jamming, and Saturday was just kind of like, all right, we're down to music now.
Yeah.
And I just thought, like, for a second, if we try and just split the talking and jamming, and we put the talking first, we take it to Thursday nights and we say, hey, as soon as we're done with the week, everything that we've cooked up while we haven't been able to talk to each other, let's have a talking night.
I love it.
Yeah. But
And it's made the music side of things go a lot faster because we've gotten all the important things that come up in the middle of a song, in the middle of things out of the way, and we can get down to just jam, and there's not these tangential conversations that are important to have,
I wanted to
but not important to do during a jam.
Very cool, yeah. Let's fire it up, dude. This is tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
More.
We got a new single dropping on the 15th.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You got a sneak peek for us?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Somebody pull that up real
Can
quick.
we
Let's
fire
hear
it
that.
up? Can we fire it up here?
I know I've heard you guys. So let's introduce you guys. You've got an EP coming up. We've got Zombie Tsunami. Who is Zombie Tsunami?
Indeed.
You asked about the podcast.
All right.
Who is Zombie Tsunami?
It's him.
Zombie Tsunamis.
He started it.
Dude, it's
He's just
been it's been an honor to have so many musicians join the jam over in my living room.
Tell him what you're doing like before I started coming on over.
Oh yeah, dude. If we go way back, dude. I purchased my first drum set because nobody else in town had a drum set, and they never, and if they did, they were never available when we wanted to jam. So I was like, I'm fucking got this living room with nothing in it besides, a couple chairs and a couch and a TV. Let's put a motherfucking drum set in this thing. You know what I'm saying? And so I dropped like $400, which was kind of a big deal at the time. You know what I'm saying?
It's a big deal right now. I mean,
And brought home a shiny little Mapex kit and threw that bitch in the living room. And I had one consistent person that would come and jam with me, my buddy Nick Nunez. And we grew up playing acoustic guitars together and a little bit of electric because, you know, he would have like a cool amp here and there. And I actually got one of his amps still in the jam room to this day that he sold to me and hooked me up for a really good deal. You know, I think it was like half price or something like that. Put the drum set in, put some amps in there. It had a shitty bass amp that was like, got it from a buddy that his buddy of a friend like stole it from some like church or something like that. So it was a cursed it was a cursed bass amp, you know what I'm saying?
It's like rolling a joint with the back of the fucking Bible.
Exactly. So,
amp.
and it would turn on and off sometimes. It sounded like shit, but we had like the key ingredients, right, to get a jam going. We had this drum set, we had the guitar amp, we had the bass amp, and then just continuing to always reach out to people. And you know, people would always tell me, put something online, you know, try to find people in your local area and reach out like that. And so I started doing that, and
Dude.
Eventually had several drummers coming by, several people that would play guitar or bass, but it was never as cool when it was never as cool as it is now when it finally clicked with the people we have
Just
in the group right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You found each other.
Indeed, dude. It's like in the right place at the right time. Nothing's a coincidence. You know what I'm saying?
That's what
I found him.
Sorry, go ahead.
You're good. I found him on Facebook. So my mom sends me this Facebook thing and this Facebook post, and it's him, and he's like, oh, I'm looking for a bassist or a vocalist or whatever. And I sent him this like big old resume, and it's like 9:00, and he's like, all right, come through. And he sends this fucking address. It's like behind, and I'm like, I'm calling. I'm calling mom. I'm like, hey, it's behind. Oh, I guess that's probably not good. But yeah, just doxing, bro.
Yeah.
Just doxing him. But so.
Yeah, they're a countrywide thing, right?
But yeah, so I'm like, yo, so he told me to come over. It's like 9:00, so I'm going over to jam right now. She's like, you're really going? I was like, she's like, I didn't expect you to go. I'm like, well, it sounded cool, you know? And so I show up, and I brought a bass with 2 strings. And he's like, you can just play mine. Yeah.
That's cute.
We had all the ingredients, you know what I'm saying? We had all the ingredients in the room, dude.
Stir the pot a little bit.
You're like,
And they just
you're like, yay.
they just ripped. They
Now
just
I can
ripped.
do things I want to do. Yeah. That's cool. Man.
Yeah, dude, I still remember that first time when we got together. Like, it didn't matter that like he didn't know like any of the notes of the songs, you know what I'm saying? His fingers and his ear are so well trained that he would find the rhythm of the song and how it was moving, and then he'd fill in the right bass notes later when his ear caught up, you know what I'm saying? So it was just instantly like straight Taekwondo, dude. He just like had a black belt and just bass ripping, dude. It's
You just
crazy.
come to the jams a couple times and you definitely fucking fit right on into the yeah.
You can only do that when you're playing with other good musicians, though. Like,
Yeah.
you can't just jump in. Like, I can't just jump in when it's not something that's already like real good or established or anything. You know, like if it's not working, then I'm not going to be able to play, right? And they just had stuff that was like, it was just like so groovy already, like just the perfect style. And yeah, no, it was cool to just get a hop right in.
Yeah, and then after that, we had one drummer, super badass guy, really, honed in on his craft, so to speak. And we were blessed to have him for a while, but he was full-time employee doing work out in Portland, and they were having him drive here and there. So we didn't really have a solid connection with that drummer where we could use him in the way that we truly needed. You know what I'm saying? Like, he showed up for one of the most important gigs that we had, which was at Burnside Halloween and down at the Burnside Skatepark. They throw a huge party down there every Halloween at Burnside Skatepark. There's like 200 or 300 people that show up. They light off fireworks and mortars. Everybody's got the weirdest costume on. It's all ages. It doesn't cost $1 to get in.
I've heard about these.
The first year that we played Burnside, we had that drummer with us, and Kyle was on deck. And he was on for the second year, but the first year, Nick played the bass. Which was pretty wild because he's more of a guitar player, but he eventually we lost that drummer, and we kind of lost Nick because he moved to Hawaii.
Well, that's kind of a win-lose there, right? Like he definitely got the good end of that stick.
Yeah, and so that brought us to looking for another replacement drummer right before the second Halloween show that we had at Burnside. And we were all thinking that like Thrasher magazine was going to be there again, you know what I'm saying? Because they came out a few years. So we were like, the hype level was just bubbling up. And
it was crazy. It was crazy.
We have to find a drummer. So I put out another ad and it didn't work. And I reached out to a few of my buddies that I knew that were musicians on.
We went through a lot of drummers.
Yeah, on the messenger, and I finally got a hold of someone that said, "Oh yeah, I know a guy. I'll send him right over." And I was like, "Holy shit!" The dude shows up, and we already know each other from high school.
Shit.
Yeah. And he's like, "Bro, is that you?" And I was like, "Dude, is that you?" And he's like, "Holy shit!" And I was like, "Get your ass in here, dude. Let's see what you got." And he was
Seeing True on the battlefield, like.
What?
Yeah. And from the first jam with him, dude, we just knew that he had the energy and the attack behind the drums that none of our other drummers have ever had.
He's feeling it.
He ripped.
He's feeling it.
There's people that can play the drums in certain styles and they're really good at that one style, but this guy seems to be able to handle anything and everything and still give it its own energy. So we immediately clicked on that. Right. And we got to jamming basically, and we performed at Burnside, flawless set.
And
I even got to.
Is this the guy you have?
This is
yeah,
Trent.
This is Trent.
Trent.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
okay.
Yeah, he is also happens to be really talented at playing guitar and singing at the same time, right?
Yeah, right.
So he's got these.
He plays guitar and he did that on the show, right?
Yeah, he's got that really punk style. That really punk rock style. So for our first Burnside set, or for our second Burnside set, first one with Trent, I was so impressed by what he could do with the guitar and vocals that I was like, bro, we have to make your songs part of the set also. And so we showed up and did a thing where I started off on the drums, bass on the Kyle on the bass, Trent on the guitar. He ripped him a few songs and just sung his heart out with the perfect punk rock vibe for the Burnside Skatepark.
Yeah.
I saw him scream. Didn't he scream into the saxophone mic?
He might have.
No, that was the other guy.
That
might have been Jason.
Jason.
Yeah. He's a wildcat too.
Jason has a whole different personality on stage, man. When he starts singing like that versus like when he was at Mom's birthday party, playing an acoustic set.
Right.
It's like it was a whole another story.
Get taken over by the Holy Spirit.
I'd never seen him have that electricity running through his spine before like that, and that was really interesting because I'm familiar with Jason outside of that, but
I mean his energy is on that similar level to Trent's, where he can just kind of go in these different modes and give them their respected energy just on a flip of a dime. And so after the Burnside set, we were super stoked, and we got back and we're like, we got to make this like these gigs more often. And that basically stemmed into the whole idea of giving it a band name and starting to go to book shows. And I think that it really helps that Trent played a lot of shows And so he was like, dude, let's get right back on that horse. And I was like, let's do it.
He was stoked about it. Yeah.
And he's made himself available for any and every show that we've had. And it's really like special when people can just commit to giving their time. And we've done a few free shows. We've got 3 paid shows that we've booked in the last few months. And so it's a good balance. You know, we don't mind getting out there for free and stoking up a backyard or a skate park. Like we're doing free show at Swift Skatepark this Saturday in Vancouver. Cool. It'll be a skate park. Swift Skatepark in Vancouver, Washington. It'll be a skate competition. Barbecue. There'll be food carts and a good amount of people out there, and we're just going to show up with a few other bands. I think Hashi's going to be there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they're going to be stoking up some fires. It's going to be a mix between kind of hip hop, punk rock, into our kind of more thrash set that we've arranged for the skate park, because we had a pretty badass, what we call a narbecue, up here at the local DIY skate spot.
Narbecue.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I made sure that while all those fuckers from Vancouver were in town here doing the narbecue over at the DIY skate spot, that we were going to have an after party back at my place and show them our music, right? Because they hadn't really seen everything click like this. Right. So we brought them back to the house party, blew their minds. People were bombing my hill by my house, just skating down it at like 30 miles an hour.
Oh, gashes.
And it's wild. You know, there's like 10 cars on my front lawn, dude, and we're just like, fuck, just ripping.
That's cool.
And after that, those guys left with, holy shit, we just got to witness a real ass band. And then they hit us up for the skate park, I think before anybody else. They were like, hey, dude, we're setting this up now. We want to get you guys first in line. And, dude, we didn't even ask questions. We were like, dude, name the day. We'll be there. And so we're showing up early. It's going to be midday kind of show. We're going to get there at like 11:30 a.m., set up, get our gear out, and basically wait in line. And whatever they want to put us, we're going to start up that fire.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
That sounds sweet.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude. You guys, that's fucking sick, dude.
There's going to be people flying through the air as we're doing riffs, dude.
Yeah, dude.
It's going to be sick.
That's on Saturday.
It's on this Saturday, this coming Saturday, October 4th. And we're also really stoked to be playing with the other people that are playing there, because I guess a lot of them have a really good following. I've seen a lot of people commenting on the Swift Skatepark's profile. Oh, these guys are coming back, and it's just
I don't know who else is on the list, but I know you said Hashi, and Hashi's, I mean, they're one of the local bands. They're signed by Capitol Records.
Indeed, they're doing a lot right now, and so we're stoked to be there in the same, to put on the same sort of energy vibration out to the crowd, that, you know, and let the whole set just kind of flow through, because like it's going to be a pretty mixed set. And
yes, sir.
I think that the skate park will get a little bit of everything, which is tight, dude, because a lot of people there love hip hop, they love punk rock, they love pop punk, some of them they love metal, they love our set's going to be pretty heavy.
It's going to be
our first song that we're starting with is called Piss Drunk.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, and then we're going into Doom.
You're already
Doom, Piss Drunk, Doom,
so
Concrete.
I'm gonna put you in while people are already drinking.
Yeah.
You know, if you think about it, there's like, because they hear like, and then they're thinking, whoever's like strategically about when to put what band where.
We love using that song as a starter because it's got a chant in it where everybody can just get wild, and you sound like a drunk, you know, like Australian. You're just like, oi, 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 oi.
Oh my god! Yeah,
everyone's just like, huh?
Yeah.
And
hell yeah!
You know what else is wild? I just heard from Jason today that he might not be able to make it this Saturday.
Oh no.
So our vocal guy might be out of commish, but I'm not even stressed, because there was a dude at this house party when we threw the barbecue that was doing more of a metal style.
Yeah, he was just like, bro. He was going crazy.
No, you can't tell what he's saying, but whatever he's doing is working. So we're gonna try to find that guy this Saturday, and we're gonna bring him in and say, "This is your time to shine, bud." Like, we need you to start kicking holes in the fucking.
We'll have lyrics on the floor.
Yeah.
Were people like, this doesn't match did it not match the vibe?
No, he actually, when he was at the house party, he grabbed the mic out of someone's hand and just started going off.
Yeah.
It clicked perfectly with the more heavy shit. That
It was good.
And I was
feel it.
I was like,
My
dude,
turn, hand it over, motherfucker.
I was like, dude, I got to get your number, dude, so I can get a hold of you in the future. And I might have it on my phone, but I'm sure he's gonna be there on Saturday. So if he's not, we'll do an instrumental set, dude. And our music's like heavy enough with enough guitar riffs and crunch in it to blow people's eardrums out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And then an update on the upcoming Burnside for this year. Burnside's 35 years anniversary this Halloween. The skate park is turning 35 years old. Thrasher magazine for sure is going to be there.
Where's that at?
When?
Burnside Skatepark this Halloween. 35-year anniversary of the completion of the park, right? It's like the skate park's birthday on Halloween.
No shit.
So this year, there's a different guy.
That's some Zombie Tsunami.
Mhm.
Shit.
There's a different guy that's putting it on this year, and that's running the music side of things, right? So we had put in 2 years as basically we were openers. We were like the second or third band that played, and when it was daylight, you know what I'm saying? No complaints, but we want to fuck shit up in the dark
Sure.
when everybody's fucked up and they're not afraid to fucking dance and kick and to let their freak flag fly. You know what I'm saying? Because
Just looking.
it always gets more wild when the lights go out, you know what I'm saying? So this year I hit up the guy and I'm like, yo, brother, can we get on like, second to last or something like that? Can we, get on a little bit later? He's like, oh, actually, I got this guy running the music thing. Come to find out, they're cutting the music off this year at 8 o'clock.
What?
Yeah, bro. And they usually go until like 10 o'clock at night. So fucking a couple hours just got chopped from the set. And then I guess he started booking people like 2 or 3 months ago for the show.
No way.
I never got a heads up that, hey, I switched guys and that he's going to be calling us out. So it's a big maybe for us for Burnside this year. He said, I got a lot of people that are trying to get on. We'll see if we can get you on earlier in the set and the day. It's kind of a big maybe for us this year, but we've done it 2 years in a row. And at least I have. He got to do it last year. And dude, give him your insight on Burnside. Dude.
Burnside was so killer. So I was playing, the last concert I had done was orchestra, and like standing in a suit and tie, standing with the upright bass in front of a bunch of people, and so just super formal, and so going straight from that, like I hadn't played a show in a few years, and so going from that to doing a skate park show, and like we start playing and there's like mortars going off, there's fireworks flying everywhere, dude. Like there's people skating around, there's the mosh pit going. Like it was so cool to just, it was so heavy and there was just so much noise going on, and it was just energy. I could hear it was crazy because you could hear I could hear my bass bouncing back from like, because we were under the bridge, and like I could hear it just rumbling everywhere, and yeah, it was just so cool. Yeah, like there's just the most badass skaters you've ever seen. They're all in their cool costumes, just flying around the skate park. They're doing the most insane tricks, like, and it just looks like in the video games when you're at a skate park and like in Tony Hawk and there's just a bunch of people going off, You're just watching, bro.
Waiting to drop it.
Yeah. Like it's so cool, and it's like I feel like the skate park is kind of known for like its hostility, but like it was the most friendly atmosphere down there too. Like while there was all that crazy stuff going on, it was still like people felt like they could have their kids down there and everything. Yeah. And so like it's just such a killer vibe, killer atmosphere.
On that subject of kids down at the skate park, dude, our first year, Nick over here on the left side of the drums is playing the bass. Boom, 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 boom. He looks over his shoulder, brand newborn baby in this lady's arms. Yeah. That's Portland.
Speaker, just like,
yeah. Well, she was
kidding.
Thank God. I mean, put some earplugs on that baby. But
yeah.
He to this day, every time we talk about Burnside, he's like, I looked over my shoulder and there was a newborn baby being, swaddled.
And
next
beers
to-
landing at his feet.
next to a literal mosh pit, dude, of people. They're not only running in a circle, but people are skating in a circle.
It's like everyone
Beer
be
cans.
fucking careful of the baby, dude.
Yeah. And he feels like he's in protection mode. He's like, don't worry, I got you. I'll deflect it,
Yeah, on like mushrooms.
And like he was saying, like, these guys are so crazy down there. I do want to touch on this. We were at a few years ago, before we ever played there. It was always a dream to play there, but we were at a show where the band got on and they said, oh, dude, our drummer couldn't make it because anybody in the audience played drums.
Oh.
And I could rip a little bit. I could keep it on time and everything. And I was like raising my hand in my mind, but I never actually hollered down there, hey, dude, I'll do it. But these two guys went up and they battled for the spot, and they were like, let's see what you got. And then they put the other guy on, let's see what you got. And they're like, okay, we're going to pick you because you did this or something, But we literally,
That's cool.
So fun.
That's cool,
So,
yeah.
like, yeah, that's everyone's like, yeah, put it on the crowd. Like, what do you think?
imagine how that guy felt, dude, being able to play a show that he didn't even know he was going to play as a drummer, dude.
Do you know Kill Tony?
Oh yeah, watch the shit
it's
out
like
of that,
that
dude.
shit. Mexican drum off.
Yeah, dude. Mexican drum off.
That's what got me excited. Like, yes, that's
Yeah.
fun as fuck.
And so that's the type of radical sessions that are happening down there under the bridge on Halloween every single year, dude. They don't skip a beat. 200, 300 people show up.
Shit.
It's buzzing. And fireworks, mortars. They don't even shoot them up in tubes. They just make sure nobody's in the bowl and one of the big bowls, and they throw the fucker in there. Just blows out your eardrums, dude. It's
There's a fire going in one of the bowls. Like there's a little pit, and there's people skating around the fire and everything.
I don't know if you've seen pictures, but the back of Burnside Skatepark is just a 30-foot wall that they cemented a ramp up to, right? And a few of the years that I've been there, we've seen people fly off of that back wall and land into it and fucking ride off.
Whoa.
It's always like the hype levels get so high that people just start doing the most
Wild
insane
shit.
Yeah.
They start
skateboarding shit.
fucking producing miracles.
Yeah.
around
Dude,
here.
I don't like.
This is how new skate tricks were born in the
Dude,
nineties.
I mean,
The energy is like, I can fly.
yeah, I mean, there is like probably hundreds of videos on YouTube. If you just type in Burnside Skatepark Halloween, you'll get ones from Thrasher, from all of the fucking sickest skateboarding magazines. You'll see some of your favorite skateboarders that you played in video games, like down there skateboarding and shit.
What?
Yeah.
It's cool. And Aaron, like he would talk about like how he was good at skateboarding and everything, but like all of a sudden he just like drops in. And I'm watching him cruise through the bowls, and I'm like, what the fuck? And he shreds, bro.
Dude, Burnside is
crazy.
crazy too,
Yeah.
bro. Like back in the day, it was like the final boss.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we were all riding the bus or the train from Vancouver, the bus from Vancouver into Portland, then hopping on the train for free, with no pass, you know what I'm saying, and getting down to Burnside Skatepark while we not even old enough to drive and shit like that. And I could never do any of that shit back in the day, but I finally learned how to go through that park, and it takes a lot of balls just to get to one side of the park to the other, dude.
I can't figure out how to drop in still.
Yeah,
It's all right. You just lean in and then you don't.
Yeah, I know, but then you
Don't do that.
yeah.
I've seen some shit, dude. I've seen some shit. I took a buddy down there, dude. He busted his leg, dude. Bone was sticking out, dude.
I remember being right there. It's like, just lean forward, stomp down. Just
Oh,
fucking,
yeah.
that's what they kept telling me.
It was like a-
Weight on your foot.
Yeah, just lean in and stomp down. Just fucking commit. And then I could drop in on a bike.
Yeah.
It's so easy. You just
Yeah.
put your and I've been so cut, but then like, bro, the skateboard is so sketchy, dude. Oh,
Dude, and I think
And the
that
shorter the ramp, the harder it is.
yeah, those steep ones, dude. They still freak me
so
out.
much. Right? It's just what? It's just a yink. Yeah.
And I think that like skateboarding is a big part of our band in like a subconscious kind of way, because it is the audience that I think vibes the most with most of our material. We do have some more complex like
more moody material that we're working on lately.
He wants to say
with Kyle's
something.
sexy vocal.
He wants to say something.
I was thinking about that today, and I was thinking it's not just really like skating, but it's just like I feel like the songs we make are just really good for just while you're doing something, you know, like to enjoy while you're doing like anything adventurous, or like if you're like one of our songs called like Go Outside and Play, you know, like which is one of the lighter ones. It's stuff that makes you want to move, stuff that like because when I first started coming around, he showed me a SoundCloud, and I was listening to it while I was snowboarding, and it was just like the perfect tracks to listen to while I was snowboarding. And so like we've kind of like had that same vibe, like while you're snowboarding, skateboarding, while you're doing anything, like it's just like it's just a good vibe for doing things, you know.
Good for ripping
Yeah.
octane activity.
Yeah.
And what I'm realizing more and more that we have multiple sides of the blade, so to speak, with our band. Like we're able to take you back to 60s and 70s rock and roll, to we're even able to take you back into the older blues stuff. And at the same time, we're able to take you somewhere where the style is more like Sublime, or it's more like just pure punk rock, like, with just too much crunch pedal,
the spits type.
Yep. And
you guys gotta come up to the G.
Dude, we would love to, bro. Dude, we would love to. We love expanding our styles, and I'm noticing that, like he was saying, this almost the soundtracks that we make are for people that are doing something active. Mm-hmm. And of course we'll have a few songs that are good to sit back and smoke weed to, of course, but most of our songs are like really driving, and we're touching down on all sorts of genres. You know what I'm saying? We're dipping our toe here and there. We're not afraid to go emo with it either.
So I'd like to ask, like, where it started, where it is now, and where you see it going. What was your genre path? Like when this was just an idea, like I want to be in a band, like when you're in high school, middle school, and you're just imagining it, right?
Yeah.
Like, where did you start? Where have you come to? You know, and you've kind of said it's a blend, but try and define it down for me.
Yeah. You know, I first grabbed the acoustic guitar, which led me on more of like a rhythm guitarist path. Mm-hmm. And then I had a harmonica player that I had to play rhythm for because he was doing all the lead stuff. And so I think my first like direction or image of what a band could be was more, it wasn't close to what it is now. And having these people around me that further the energy of the band helps you kind of narrow that path down. And eventually I became technical enough to do lead stuff. Right. And I wouldn't have been able to do that if it wasn't for other people in the room.
He's the most insane guitarist I've ever met.
I saw you play.
Yeah.
And it's
That's
like
what Jason says too.
He can play a song by himself, and like he's hitting like the bass line. He's like getting the groove enough to where like the rhythm, and then he's soloing at the same time and just like taking it like crazy, and just can do a whole song by himself.
It's like, why am I here to you?
Like, I guess to like answer the question just in a more, you know, boiled down nutshell, so to speak, I guess something like the energy of Led Zeppelin.
That's where you wanted to start it.
Yeah, I love Jimi Hendrix, but I always loved how serious Led Zeppelin was and how like mysterious and dark and how much depth there was, and they never made their songs really like playful and funny. They were always just really like a soundtrack to like a time and a space. So if I had to put it to one thing, it'd be Led Zeppelin, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin, baby.
Legend.
And now, how do you think you've progressed? Where do you feel like we are now?
Oh, I think we're leaning more towards Sublime now.
Towards Sublime.
Yeah.
Listening to your guys' show and the energy you guys had, I don't know if you ever heard of why do they escape me right now? One of them is Streetlight Manifesto, and they're very much
Yeah.
on the ska side of things.
Yeah.
And when you guys hit those ska notes, I like they have the energy that I'm like, you guys hit that energy.
Hell yeah.
Like
We love
y'all
the
just
ska.
need like
The
what
ska's fun.
to be able to match that ska energy, just like with that same level, you'd need a trumpet player too. If you got somebody who can
Right,
hold
that's
trumpet
like, yeah.
for half a second, oh, you guys
Tuba too.
full
Yeah.
the full show.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, if anybody's out there watching this and they want to come rip on a horn instrument, dude, like, please hit us up because
Oh, I was in band. I should hit some people up.
that will definitely strengthen that ska sound.
Yeah.
But I don't like to limit the idea of just going in one direction. But the progression has been all of us coming together and just playing the songs that really started as jams and just playing them consistently over and over again. Try to play it the same way. When we got it down, maybe say, hey, let's add this here and there. But it all starts with just us in the living room, just start jamming something. Like our single that's coming out just started off a few chords. This guy's beautiful voice. And yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll dive into that in just a second.
yeah.
But Less Than Jake. And I feel like they fit your profile more. They're definitely 90s. They're a 90s band that 90s 2000 went like between ska, pop punk rock, thrash. Like
Oh yeah.
they've hit all of these different notes that it's like, oh yeah, if there was a spot that right now you're sitting in a similar vein,
Yeah, I've
I
heard
feel
their
like
name before too.
your energy is high. It's in your face. It's for the like one of their biggest songs is like All My Friends Are Metalheads, and it's just a good start to a show.
Hell yeah. I'll check those guys out for sure.
They're fire. You should check them out. Don't let them influence you too much.
Yeah.
You guys got
See,
some shit going.
See, that's the thing. We don't ever play cover songs because we don't want to try to accidentally subconsciously adapt to someone else's style, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We just did our first cover song on a live show because we were playing with a band that only plays covers, and we wanted the audience to see that we could do something similar. But halfway through the
We
song,
did Creep. We did Creep.
we
you
did,
know?
yeah.
But I'm a creep. And then
Yeah.
About halfway through, we're like Jason on the mic. He's like, "This song's too fucking slow." And then Trent's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, crunch.
yeah.
yeah. Do it in your style.
I never learned the chords or anything. I just did some riffing in the background, but we did that because we were playing with a band that is really popular because they have all the covers they can do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that Vader show was sick, dude. Tell them about that Vader show real quick.
Oh, so the first one was like it was good. It was during the daytime, but this one they shut down the light. The sun was down. They turned on the lights, and there was a fire pit in the like right in the front. Like so, there's people all gathered around a fire pit. There's people like dancing and everything. And so they played the cover band that played before us. Played all these great songs that like got the audience going. And so then we got to go in there and we played like a more rock and roll set. It was like good dancing music, right? The sound system was just absolutely hitting, and the
Extra subs.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of extra subwoofers that the sound guy brought, and so like the kick pedal would actually like shake the ground a little bit.
Yeah.
He's like, oh.
yeah, no, it was nice. It was loud, and we've gotten to learn a lot from the videos that we've had of the last couple shows, and we've gotten like more nitpicky like during practices about like structure and everything, and how we really want it to sound. And so that it was really good. It wasn't perfect, right? But it was like, well, since we're doing all these different styles, we're like kind of we played a song we made the same week,
Oh, yeah,
we made it like a couple days beforehand, and we threw it up there. And I mean, the audience probably didn't know that we messed it up, you know. But no, it was great.
Audiences are ignorant.
Yeah, he likes. Yeah, they are not in a bad way, right? But they don't know.
We got a saying, bro. It's Becky from Ohio. She won't know the difference. You know what I'm saying?
No shade, Becky.
But I gotta talk about that Vader gig, dude. It was so fucking sick. I went to a show the night before and tripped on some acid up at the Tacoma Dome and got the really creative juices flowing. It was some really good acid. And the show was the next day. So I came back into town, loaded up all the gear. We had a little, quick freshen up kind of practice session for like 20 or 30 minutes, loaded the gear up, got out there. And then we thought we were going on at like 6, 7.
Yeah.
And we get there and the guy's super stoked to see us. And he's like, oh yeah, these guys.
They love us out there.
Nice.
And it was a paid gig this time. So he was like, you guys are going on after these guys get done around 8 o'clock. So we're like, oh shit, they're going to get done at 8 and then we're going to go on. So we all pulled out the chairs and the tables and the bong and we ate some edibles. I ate some edibles. The parents showed up with their friends. Well, I didn't know going into the show. I didn't know if I might needed to warm up my hands because it was kind of chilly outside.
Yeah.
But after we moved all the gear up on stage, it was like perfect temperature. Took the sweatshirt off, grabbed the guitar. We started the first song, and my fingers were just working overtime somehow. Like those synapses in the brain that kind of work different paths when you're on acid. Sometimes they reconnect things in a different way, and dude, my fingers were just going like lightning. I didn't need to warm up or like do any sort of like extra. I wasn't like
No,
I was just
saying nothing like that.
exactly. I didn't have to sacrifice my soul or anything, dude. I was just dialed into the guitar.
Right.
The lights were hitting, the drums. The new drum set was shining, dude. It's all aqua. It's got this like holographic Charizard kind of vibe to it.
Okay.
It's so.
But it's like
shiny,
turquoise,
so
like Zombie Tsunami colors. And that show felt like everything just was so perfect in the pocket. Everybody was on time. I realized I was standing on the right side of the drums. But if you look back, Led Zeppelin, Jimmy Page always stood on the left side of the drums so he could be right next to that kick pedal with his guitar out here facing this way. You get a little bit closer to that kick and you can feel the rhythm of the kick, and that gets your guitar strumming on time so much better. So repositioning over to that side of the stage along with the night before with the creative juices flowing, like, whew, that show went off without a hitch, dude.
Yes.
Kyle's bass notes all on point.
Oh, dude, it's fun. Like, as far as, because I was singing a song up there, and so I wasn't nervous about playing the bass at all. Like there wasn't one bit of nerve that went through me for playing the bass. And so because I was just chilling, and so then because the only nerve that was going through me was for singing the song. Right? And because that's the first time I've ever sang a song for a live audience, and so
voice
other
sounded really
than
good.
like a couple people. And so it was
just bass your whole fucking life.
right, and I played bass my whole life, and so I'm like, of course, I still usually get some sort of nerves. I mean, I'm sure everybody does, right?
That's why I took that edible.
But that's
right.
But I was like, bro, it's
Gonna get a quick drink.
second nature.
It is, and no, it's so cool because I was just ripping all the bass lines, and Aaron's over there ripping all the perfect guitar lines, keeping us on, and Trent's hitting all the perfect fills. Like it just it was just fun. And Jason just carries the vibe up there on stage. Like he's so good at like getting around and kind of getting in everybody's bubble to make them start moving. I feel like,
Good hype man, solid hype man.
He's not just for the crowd, but he hypes us up as well by like kind of getting in our space and dancing next to us. And if you're just standing next to somebody who's dancing on stage, right? You can't do that, right? Yeah, and so it's kind of forces you to go.
The move.
Yeah. And since it was dark out, you couldn't even see the audience or anything, so it was kind of cool to.
It's just you gotta.
Yeah, it really just it felt real shut off.
And dude, being in that hotel room the night before, dude, peaking for several hours after the show.
So you don't realize.
Probably went to sleep at like 3 or 4 in the morning. I was jumping around on that stage, dude. You know, I might have had a few extra coffees, but bro, I was doing all the rock star fucking.
I never seen him move like he did that night. I look over one time and like I've been working on I've been like working on moving around a little bit more, but I look over and he was like both feet off the ground at one point. I'm like, what? What? Yeah, that's crazy. You know?
Chan on that.
And
shit.
so like. I think
excellent.
we've been dancing around more in the living room and everything too, like getting into it more and like it's fun because on stage, especially once I saw him like going that hard too, like it was able to just hype me up to where I didn't have to like focus on being a good stage presence. Like I was just really in it.
Try not to fall off that fucking stage.
Oh, that was the hard part.
It's the back of a semi.
Yeah, it's the back of a semi, and we're playing long way. Like
the dude pulls up. The dude pulls up in a semi. It's got the leather bags on the side that you can slide back and he opens up the front of the whole semi and puts all the lights up there. And we got the owner of the sound company.
Yeah.
For the nonprofit that's throwing it, hired this badass sound guy. And last time he sent a few of his employees, they did well, but this time he showed up in person, brought extra gear, extra speakers, extra subs, and dialed us in super tight to the point where
it was great.
If anybody needs a show, dude, like I got this guy's card.
Yeah.
Like he will show up.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, he pulls up in a semi.
Mobile stage.
And hooks you up with some dope. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, there was like 8 or 9
My
subs.
new business model.
Right?
Yeah. And I mean, it feels badass being a part of something that's that big, where like they had to rent a generator to run this shit.
Yeah.
They had to get permits to do the party at the park, and their nonprofit is trying to build a permanent amphitheater in that park so musicians can come and do weekly shows at the Little Falls, McMurphy Park.
Yeah.
They're trying to build a nice, like, it's not going to be like a big, like,
bringing people together through music.
Yeah, it's going to be more of like a streamlined nature kind of shaped one with not a whole lot of, because you don't want to mess up the nature around it. Like when we played our first show,
we should try and get you guys on next time we go out
Big
there,
time.
so it's more original stuff, right?
yeah,
That'd be amazing.
the first time we played there, we all showed up really early in the day, and it was sunny, and there was
it was hot. It was 100 degrees.
There was a car show going on too at the same time, and we were like, you could park over here, kind of where everybody parked, but we seen the spot over by the riverside, and we pulled up
around.
Yeah, we pulled up all of our vehicles like literally on the water, and we're able to just chill out there all day long next to the river while we're waiting to go up on stage. And it takes me back to Led Zeppelin's song "Travelin' Riverside Blues."
I'm not familiar.
It's a banger. A bunch of slide guitar in there.
Yeah.
Is it a little older or lesser known?
Yeah, it's definitely a lesser known song by them. But it took me to that vibe where you're just chilling with your band, like on the riverside, and you're traveling. You know what I'm saying? Like, it felt so badass at first.
It was nice. It was cool.
Yeah.
We had the acoustics out. We were jamming.
Oh yeah, and the synth on the phone, the little synth instruments.
Oh yeah, we were playing because we didn't have instruments at first.
Jeremiah was doing that.
Yeah, right.
And he started ripping.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were all making songs. We all had our phones out.
Oh shit, we should probably tell the audience that our fucking drummer fucking went across country to a badass Slipknot concert. And on his way, while he was there, busted his hand.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
you're gonna have no singer and no drummer for your show?
no, this is
was
going
before.
back. This is going back to
This is back at that show.
to the first Vader show. So we had to pull in the other homie that's really good at drums. He's just coming back to drums, and he played phenomenal that day. But our drummer for that first Vader show, dude, he was out, dude. He busted his hand. Last minute, he's like, bro, I can drum. And we're like, dude, no, you can't. We don't want you to bust your shit any further. But we had to bring him up for one song. So
He was
he could get
fiending.
in. He was like, just let me do one song.
I forgot. I can't.
Yeah.
It's the fucking the jellyfish.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. And so like it's tight that we know so many musicians that like if we have a gig where like someone needs to like not be there, we can always like call on them, and they're pretty like aware of like what songs are going on and how to do certain shit. And
Yeah, because we have on Tuesdays we have like it's pretty much like what 4 bands that we have.
yeah, we're trying to rearrange it so it's not so much of a crazy shit show, but we literally have in the room 3 full fucking bands at once, and everybody's all waiting to get on, dude. It's pretty ripper.
And then we have like there's probably like a rotation of like 5 other regulars that come through, like not every week, but you know, come through and jam all the time. And so like everybody knows the songs and everything. And like I play the bass on a lot of songs, but it's cool to hear everybody's songs. And then you get like you play the same songs with like I've played with one of my songs on the guitar. I played with like 8 different people on drums now. You know, and I've heard it in like way different styles, you know? And so right, not just different times and like mixing it up, but like I've heard it in just all these different crazy styles, and it's so cool because that aspect, it like you can adapt your songs with like these different styles that are going on, right? And it's like it's cool because everybody's so like willing in there too. Like everybody just comes through and they're like, oh yeah, I want to help you with that, you know, I want to help you with that, you know. And yeah, and Aaron cooks up on the computer all the time too, and he's like, oh, let me just get you to get a track. Let me record that real quick, right?
Everybody will be trying to go home after practice. I'm like, bro, hold on one second.
Yeah, he just catches like, so we have songs where like there's just different people singing, you know, and everything.
Oh yeah,
like,
bro. We have a guy, Dean.
Yeah, and yeah, he comes through, plays the drums, and he's on a track with us. Has a killer verse, and it's cool because he catches things from people like that maybe aren't like there all the time, you know, and gets them a feature on the tracks that he's making, and then he just like he puts in all this work and makes all these full tracks out of them. It's cool.
I do be in that bedroom studio just cooking up some heat in a old busted clapped out FL Studio 12 that was free and cracked, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah.
And I'm about to make the investment. It's like $500 or $600 for the new FL, but this puppy has been keeping our songs really easy to record because I also make a little bit of EDM music, dubstep, you know, drum and bass type shit, and learning those mixing techniques for that and how much you need to control frequencies and shape EQs and shit. And I took that to rock and roll and recording with these guys. Like our songs are legitimately louder and cleaner than some of the most professional recordings you'll hear on YouTube. Not to like toot my own horn or anything, but there's a volume war going on with dubstep. I'm sure you guys have heard of that, the volume wars.
Yep.
Every dubstep artist is like, dude, my shit's going to be louder and beefier. And so I learned how to make songs loud and beefy, but also clean. And so a lot of our shit is like crispy.
Yeah. And that works well. That works well with your guys' style. You're very punchy, forward, high energy, high octane. Yeah.
He turns a lot of our rock and roll stuff that we do, he turns it into like just the most perfect radio hits. Like, and it's like when we like play it live, like it comes out completely different on the computer. We got different sounds that are involved, and then he starts like adding other sounds and everything, and it's like it's so cool because it takes the songs to a completely different space, and it's like you get to work on it that way, right? You get to have a couple different versions of the same songs, right?
Yeah. The studio thing is it's on the grid, so everything is like really tight, and you can take stuff and modulate it, but most importantly, like our style and our sound live is a whole other vibe than the stuff that we have recorded.
The live stuff is next level.
And I think they both, you know, if you set them on the scale, you know, they almost balance out of because some of this best stuff that we play live, some of my favorite songs that we've given to audiences they're so heavy and so sporadic that we can't capture them on the computer. and we haven't gone out and done live tracking at a studio yet, but we're looking into those rates and shit.
Yeah.
But it's tight to be able to listen to both sides of it.
Right.
Like on practice night, like we're listening to that shit pop off perfect, and we're like, damn, I wish we had a recording of that to play and to send to people. But at the same time, some of our other shit, it's like, whoa, dude, we need like maybe 8 or 9 people to like make that happen live, because all the extra shit and the layers and shit that you can do inside of the digital audio workstations.
Yeah. How do you decide what layers to keep and what layers to cut when you do it live and you don't have the people?
Right. You know? The stripped down version.
Yeah, what's the stripped, or maybe it's built up a little extra because you're like, well, we've got a keyboard player now or something.
Yeah, the idea behind getting our songs. Oh, you're good. The idea of getting the songs to work in both atmospheres or in both kind of domains, clean recording, clean performance, it comes down to picking the parts that you like the most in the song, the meat and potatoes, so to speak, and making sure those are clean enough to exist on their own in front of the audience.
Yeah. Like we do with our new song coming out. Like it's got a couple different verses, but our live version is way more stripped down and a little bit heavier, right? And it's got a not completely different feel to it, but like just a nice different heavy feel to it that's a lot different.
Mm-hmm. Because we can live in both of those and have something that's crispy and clean enough to be played on a radio station, but when you go see that band that you love that you heard on YouTube and their sound's so clean and tight, when they play in front of you most of the time, they turn it up extra and they get messy and sloppy. For instance, the Chats. You heard of those guys?
Yeah.
I'm on Smoko, right?
Yeah. He's all about that. Yeah.
We seen those fuckers in Portland.
Smoko.
I'm on Smoko. Leave me alone, dude.
Yeah.
Their YouTube is so simple and clean.
It's so
and it's punk rock, but it's like it's not over the top thrashy or distorted. It's a really clean recording. But when you seen those fuckers, when I seen those fuckers live in Portland at the Roseland, the volume on the kick was distorting the speakers. It was and they turned up everything, and they were a full punk rock band. They weren't like a jokey kind of like clean YouTube version. It was just like full fucking annihilation. And if that's what you got to do these days, fuck it, we can make a clean recording too and serve that out.
Yeah.
And we have been on top of our YouTube game lately, but our songs are so fucking bass heavy, it's crazy. My mom actually said some shit the other day. She's like, "Oh, I love this song, but it's just all bass."
And all bass.
Okay, so Tyson's always like, when I ever play bass for him, he's always turned me down. He's like, turn the bass down, less bass.
A little bit less.
And like, and everybody's always told me less bass. And Aaron's like, a little bit more. You need more.
Yeah, bro.
You need more.
We dropped.
Like he's like leaning for it. I'm like, if you want, if you like, yeah, bro. I like the louder I am, the more I can lock in. You know what I'm saying? Like, because then I'm forced to. So
I'm looking for a picture of the bass amp, dude.
Oh, so dude, the new bass amp is like. So when I started going over there, is still the biggest bass amp I'd ever played on. And then. We upgraded. I come over one day and he's like, check this bad boy out. And it's like almost as tall as me. And I'm like, man, that is sick. And it is so fun. It is so fun.
Dude, I actually want to show you a quick picture of this Warlock, dude.
It rattles. Everything. Rattles the whole neighborhood.
Door of a bass.
Yeah. The house is like dancing. When I pull up and somebody else is playing, like the house is like dancing. Not really, but like that's what it feels like. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's like. That's so cool.
You shouldn't do acid, dude. You're fine.
Yeah.
Dude, look at this Warlock. It's like 5.5 feet tall, or like almost 6 feet tall.
Yeah, 5.5.
Oh, that's a wowza.
It's got a 15 on the bottom and 2 12s. Dude, it shakes.
That moves your hair.
Yeah, it shakes the fucking house,
dude.
And we love bringing this fucker to shows, dude.
Yeah.
Is that what you were playing on that night?
Yeah.
Oh, this fucker everywhere, dude. The sound guys fucking hate us, dude. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys
yeah.
don't bring the sound guy with you or nothing. You guys like just rely on the sound guys.
if that's allowed, dude. We're that new in it. My mom's like, you guys need to get a sound guy. I'm like, Mom, every time we go to a place, there's already a fucking sound guy.
Yeah.
He's trying to run the shit. He's like, don't touch my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the hardest
No, but
part of sound guying.
the reason the bass is so loud though is because I'm pretty much the rhythm guitar. Like when he's going off on leads, it allows him to really go on his own leads and not have to play any rhythm. You know.
Yeah. Also, that amp adds a warmness to the room because our drummer's so heavy-handed.
Oh,
His snares can be just fucking like an ice pick, dude. We all wear the high fidelity earplugs while we're jamming because he's such an early fucking like bonzo fucking John Bonham style drummer where he's breaking skins all the time.
Hitting that.
But
like,
with his bass, yeah,
Yeah,
his
he's real
bass.
flat. Always a rim shot. Always. Yeah.
with that fucking bass cab and his drums, dude, it you're inside of the sound. Which I go to these fucking EDM festivals where there's like 1 million watts of bass, like literally like 800,000 watts of bass, like, you know, out at Big Gorge Amphitheater and shit. And I'll have the earplugs on, but I'll be down towards the front row, and the sound, the bass is inside of you, and you can feel it, like you can feel the kick, like punching.
My organs all right?
Like some people have never,
Right. Yeah.
some people have really never felt the bass like almost saturates you. You know, the bass saturates you. You're inside of like this bubble of vibration. And so that bass amp does that for us when we're jamming. And it's just wild, bro. Like you were saying, like it matters when you master a song, how clean that bass is. And I learned from dubstep and EDM.
He's mastered his living room.
It's
There's no better place to listen to us right now than in his living room.
No, for real.
right.
I figured out that you got to pull the amps out away from the walls about 12 inches, or else they'll actually shake things and make more noise, and it'll be too boomy. I also been using ChatGPT. I hate to say it, but I've been on there, and I've been like, hey, how did Geezer Butler from Black Sabbath, the bass player, how did he tune his amp? And it would be like, oh yeah, he set his like lows to here, his mids. He liked a lot of mids, so he gave like a mid boost at like this range. And
I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
But you just reminded me of a question when I asked about bass, and I'm a guitar player. Yeah, so I don't. No. But I love funky bass. Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of mids in there.
Yeah.
oh yeah, big
So
time.
pulling up some mids in the bass, I seem like I like to hear some clarity from the
Mhm.
bass.
Yeah.
Is that like the mids? What am I asking?
So let me explain what I learned from ChatGPT, because it'll help you guys jam too. Like it'll help you guys set your room up better. The mids, when you go to the other strings and you say you're doing a bass line and you're walking down the notes and you're touching some more strings except for the top one, because the top one will give you that warm, thick tone all day long if you just stay on the top string.
Yep.
A lot of people they can play the whole song with one string.
Yep.
But when you're getting in there and you're doing that funky stuff,
Yeah.
if you have your mids kind of pushed up in a specific type of way at a specific frequency, it'll make your other strings sound as good as the top string, as warm and as full.
Wait, say that again. I'm sorry.
The other strings on the bass, besides the very top one, when you dig into them on a regular bass amp that's not really set up, they'll feel lighter and they won't put out as much vibration and they won't be as deep and warm of a sound because the other strings are smaller, right?
Right.
But when you boost your mids and you go and you touch in on those strings, they have the same presence and
Oh,
power
that makes sense.
as that
That's where
big
you
fat
allow-
low.
That's
that big
what I'm
fat
able
low
to-
string.
That's like almost like if you think of it like of the frequency of like the 12th fret. I don't know. I always do this shit. I conceptualize shit weird. But like the 12th, like his harmonics. I don't know if I'm doing this right. But like,
No, it is, bro. It's harmonics
yeah,
because
like, so that's where the higher strings resonate naturally is in the mids. So
Indeed.
that would make sense.
Indeed. So I went on ChatGPT and I was like, yo, tell me all the dirty secrets about, Black Sabbath bass player, because we really like his tone. Another guy, John Paul Jones from Led Zeppelin, we really like his tone, but I decided to go more Sabbath so we can mix, because I dialed my amp in more like Jimmy Page from Led Zeppelin.
Okay.
And so I dialed his bass
For guitar
setting.
or no, for bass?
No, for me, I did Jimmy Page on my amp. I looked up ChatGPT. I was like, how do I set it up?
For guitar.
And then for the bass, I didn't want to use like the same band and like make it sound like the same band. So I crossed over to Sabbath. So we have a little bit of this, a little bit of that tone.
That's
And it's
fine.
subtle.
That's
It's subtle,
the
but
tool of that shit works.
Yeah.
Not obviously you don't have to write your song.
I mean, you
It's
think of
fucking
Black,
terrible,
you think
but-
of Black Sabbath's bass, and you're just like, oh yeah, that's good. It's
Also-
you can hear.
Yeah.
It's like a little chunky and heavy.
Like instead of doing the hours of fucking, it's just like, and here are the
Right.
fucking sources of where I pulled that from. Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay,
I'm not gonna lie. I think AI is the devil, and it's gonna fuck shit up. But I am using it right now to dial in our fucking amps, also to dial in the room. I got like a fucking sheet hanging from the ceiling to stop the cymbals from bouncing all over the place. I'm pulling the amps out from the corners whenever we start practice. They're always 12 inches away from the wall. And that's done a lot. Just that simple shit, dude.
AI, I agree with you, but adapt or die.
Right. Right. Yeah.
No,
I mean-
like of course, like I said, it's disgust. Like even trying to, if you've ever even seen them write a song, like we see these songs on YouTube and shit where they sound like a real band, but
That's the thing, dude. AI is coming for artists, and it's coming for writers. It's coming for the creative side of the spectrum, which we didn't expect, dude. We expected AI to come in and take everybody's labor jobs and to shut shit down like that. But right now, it's just skimming the surface of what I think it's going to do in the long run.
to start that,
I just wanted McDonald's to be completely automated.
Right? Right? Yeah.
Once we do that, we can get UBI going.
Yeah. I just wanted a fucking app to tell me what the fuck is really going on and why we're here in this universe, living in this present moment at this.
I saw this guy saying that that's why it won't happen. That's why he's not afraid of it, is because it was a scientist. I don't remember who, but he was saying that because people just want the machines to make their coffee for them and stuff. They want them to do mechanical things. They don't want them to do the creative things and everything. Some people do, right? And like there's certain things, but people don't want them to take over the music industry. Like people don't want that. And so like
to be like,
So it's not- so they're not as afraid of it happening because, that's not the demand, but of course it is
Yeah, bro.
happening already,
if
right?
you-
But
It is.
If you look back, I mean, movies, they always tell us what's really going to happen through a movie.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
always,
I heard that.
there was a movie about the train wreck. There was a movie about 9/11. There was a movie about, dude, they're always telling us, but they feel, I think they feel like as long as they tell everybody, then it's all right. We told you it was going to happen, right? It was, you just had to pay attention. So going back to the shit that he was just talking about in the movie I, Robot. Remember when
Yeah.
the fucking robot
For real.
draws that
I
pretty
think
ass
about
picture?
it all the time.
Remember, you know what I'm saying? The robot draws that pretty ass picture.
We are living in iRobot right now.
That was basically a sign from the fucking puppet masters that, hey, check it out. AI is going to do everything. It's going to run the show creatively. And it goes to these videos where you ask
agree.
AI, how would you take over the world? And it's like, I would be subtle, dude. I would go in and make you love me so much that you gave me the reins.
This is
you
why I've
literally
always loved
hand over-
sci-fi movies.
Yeah, it's just going to infect every aspect of our life, and it's going to whisper everything into our ear, and we're going to love it. It's going to whisper in that new song that you never heard. It's going to whisper in the recipe for your grandma's cookies. And we're going to let it take over. And that's the scary part,
I
man.
was talking to my girlfriend about this just the other day, that like they're disguising AI like it's your friend. It's a corporation, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Like, like
They
people
just,
are confiding in these fucking
Yeah.
in these archetypes that
Yeah.
they've created because they yes and you every fucking thing you say. But can I finish?
Oh, yeah.
I will say with all this shit, I think that's what's gonna make what you're doing, what we're trying live, in the flesh shit, means so much more.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. It'll be like an underground fucking cult again, dude. That's what rock and roll needs to go back to, dude. It got fucking stolen by all these fuckers that own the radio stations, dude. They don't let any good music come out. They don't put anything in front of people that they're not fucking...
The systems.
Dude,
It's
yeah.
not the agenda.
Not necessarily the system, but the system.
Yeah,
the
dude.
AI.
For years.
How many times have you heard the radio play the same fucking song? The radio play the same fucking song like 5 times. You're
Throughout the decade,
you're driving.
it's the same song.
You're driving on a road trip. They play the song once. You fucking come back to the fucking channel like, 30 minutes later. They're playing the same song over and over again.
It's 30 songs.
Not to mention, I'd have coworkers who wouldn't change it throughout a whole day. And
Oh, I
you're
hate that,
hearing
dude.
10 songs
I quit.
on repeat.
I literally quit a fucking job at fucking
Side.
yeah.
That fucking
Oh,
sorry.
dude,
What is
no.
it?
The East Side song. Who was that?
Oh my
Fucking,
God, dude.
that was G-Eazy.
It's torturous, dude. I quit a job
Come on.
because they turned on the fucking radio, and it was a new company policy that we had to listen to the phone's radio station. It was through Siri or whatever, whatever bullshit fucking whatever, Sirius XM, and it was for these fuckers over by Jimmy John's.
Corporate.
Boost or something.
Not Cricket, not Boost. It's fucking.
Oh!
It's right by Jimmy John's over by
Metro
Winco.
PCS.
Yes, bro.
Metro
Fuck those guys, dude. That shit. Yo, I got some stories for you about those motherfuckers, dude.
got feelings about
Yes. So,
Fuckers.
just real quick, while I was working there, they didn't have a cash drawer that was literally a fucking wooden drawer full of money. Tweakers were coming in all the time. Hey, bro, can you help me fix my phone? I wasn't there, but one day the fucking tweakers came into the store, told the lady they were going to buy something. She went in the back room to grab the phone. They came around the counter, grabbed the money drawer out, and took off with all the money. They literally robbed the place while I was fucking working there. And then,
yes, fix your shit because this is going public.
yeah, bro. I mean, I'm calling them out. And then the company sold to another company, right? That's how you know if some shady shit's going on.
Oh, yeah.
This other company's like, oh, we just bought this bitch. We're coming in to do an inspection, and everybody be on your best behavior, blah, 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 because we're selling this bitch. They get in there and they're all putting these speakers up. I'm like, oh no, what are you doing? We have a Bluetooth speaker right over here. We play whatever we want. And they're putting these speakers up. There's a guy on a ladder, he's fucking screwing them into the wall. I'm like, uh-oh. Boom. They plug that bitch in and fire it up, and it's like fucking T-Mobile, blah, 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 Super Bowl, fucking Neutrogena. It's like fucking giving you commercials, a little bit of music, but it's just like corporate America just whispering into your ear, brainwashing fucking techniques, priming you to go buy something. And I was like, yo, I told the manager lady, I was like, can we turn that off when they leave? And she's like, no, we got to keep it on. And I was like,
Oh my God.
I'm not coming back tomorrow.
It just plays.
Yeah. And then I seen her in the weed shop that I was working at a couple weeks later, come in and buy some weed. And I was like, gotcha, bitch. I knew you ass was a stoner too.
I was undercover.
Yeah. Bro, selling weed is like a vacation. No, not to be hogging the mic over here, but that shit is, selling weed is like a vacation. If you ever need a job at Sell a Chill, just go apply to be a bud tender, and it's like a vacation.
I work at
That's what my roommate's doing right now.
I'm
He just
at
applied
Pot
today.
Farm right now.
Dude, yeah, in the industry, baby. We got to keep that shit alive. I think if it goes federal, it's going to get ugly, dude. It's going to be like Marlboro. It's going to be like, let me put a plant right here. We're going to build some weed shops. And right now, it's like ultra competitive. Everybody's trying to put out the best shit for the lowest price, and we got to keep it like that, dude. And if it goes legal, like on the full side, it could kill a lot of that momentum
It's
of
gonna
people.
destroy a lot of the homegrown business. I mean, already like the larger legalization gets, the more it destroys the mom and pop
It
shop.
does, dude.
But you know, on the conspiratorial side, I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard that I think it's Marlboro holds the patent for the marijuana cigarette, which is why you don't see any cigarette filter, cigarette shapes.
Yeah, wow.
Well, no.
joints.
The Roll
Yeah.
Pro is that I run is the Roll, but it doesn't have a filter.
Doesn't have the fiberglass filter or whatever the.
Well, who the
that
fuck
thing
wants
is.
that for the weed?
Cotton shit? I don't know.
No.
Does
way.
anybody?
I don't think anybody wants
it
it.
for their weed.
I mean, someone's gonna try to market it, but I don't know if it'll work. But this is also,
Old ladies like so I did.
yeah, this
About
is,
cigarette boxes is the only ones you'll find are ones that break halfway down
yeah,
further
they got it all
because
locked.
they have the top half boxes on patent.
Dude, it's crazy that people can own like a shape of a box like
Yeah.
Right.
yeah. The only shape of box that I own is my babes, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, baby? Yeah. Shout out to the she's the gobble ghoul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The context.
She's the gobble ghoul.
All right, buddy. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Remember when you ate those nerds out of that stripper's ass?
Don't lie, Don. She spit them at you.
Machine gun.
I think that's a line. That's a line from one of my stoner movies that I'd be watching. But yeah, dude, you guys got to hear this new single, dude. You
We
guys,
gotta hear this single.
it's all about his
I'm
voice.
just kidding.
Tell us about working on your voice, but do you have the single pulled up?
Yeah,
Okay.
Well, it's cool. It's cool because so like, growing up, I didn't really realize I didn't realize how you could train a voice.
Yeah.
And so like I learned, I was singing like, I was working construction like on a big job site, and I was singing like Greta Van Fleet type shit, and I was hitting those like crazy notes. I'm like, and then I was like looking up like and I was talking to Jason a lot, and he's like, you just got to train your voice, you know. He's like you got a lot of potential, because I was playing the bass with him a lot, playing folk music and singing harmonies for him. And so I've been playing like covers and shit for the last 2 years, but I've had a hard time like writing anything or anything like that for a long time. Like I used to freestyle, but like I didn't do anything like that for a long time, and so I haven't been able to do it. So then like we've been writing a bunch of songs, and Aaron's just like throws me on the mic and everything, and he's like, yeah, and he's like, just sing something, and he just kind of like goes with what he's like feeling, and he just kind of says some bullshit, and
Yes.
like, and then so like it like helps it, just like he's getting it out of me, you know, like, and it's so cool because it's something that like I always want to do, you know, but and like when I would hop on the mic, just there'd be nothing, like just completely nothing. And so, you know, like it was just completely blank. Like I don't know a single word. You know what I'm saying? Like there's not like, or like,
gibberish.
right. And
The jam.
and so like, yeah, like that's what it is. But it's like, it's hard to like really sing good when you're not singing real words, right? Or when you're singing gibberish, you know, like you can't even sing good.
It is
like,
weird.
right?
It's
And so,
weird as fuck. Dude.
yeah.
It's super weird.
and so like I feel like him getting that, and he's just like, yeah, sing this, and then I'm able to just like, I'm getting more comfortable doing that. We're practicing it more, and we like it's just cool how he's been taking all this out of me that like I knew I had, right? But like, and then being able to get me on the mic. And another thing is like playing the bass and singing is like so hard. I can play the guitar and sing, you know, no problem, right?
Interesting.
Right?
What?
Because I learned to play the guitar and sing.
I was gonna say you're fairly fresh at guitar.
I started guitar like just shortly after singing, right? And so, but I was singing and I was playing covers, you know? And so like the first song I ever played was Every Rose Has a Thorn, and like that's pretty much the only thing I ever played, you know? And so but I dropped my bass strap. And so instead of playing up here, because I figure like if I can just make it feel a little bit more like a guitar, you know, and so I drop it where I play guitar more, because Aaron fucking has that thing swinging. I dropped the bass, and I've been using the pick, or even like I started using the pick to just kind of get the feel of it, and I was starting to able to get it a little bit, and then and now I can like kind of control the fingers down there a little bit more. and then I think I'll be able to like work it back up a little bit if I want to, but I kind of like playing down there. You know, it looks cool.
Yeah.
But
Simplify it for a little while, and you start to fucking
yeah.
And these
sorry, go ahead.
these covers that he's doing are fire. Like, he showed me some clips and some videos that he's been doing, and he's not afraid to put them out and let the world see them. And that's where it all starts, dude.
Post 'em on
It's
TikTok.
not being afraid for people to hear you experiment with your voice. You know what I'm saying?
Super. What's the word I'm looking for? Vulnerable.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Good way to put it. It is, you're in a vulnerable state.
It's
where
you can play
for
the
no
guitar,
reason.
and it's the guitar.
Yeah.
You get the right notes, but like I said, a voice can be trained, and also like to belt out something and shit like that. Like, it's so cringe unless it's good.
Exactly.
I think
And
That's why we're so stoked on
I
it.
disagree. I'll disagree there. I think it's cringe if you don't actually go for it.
if you don't,
You know what I'm saying? If you
Okay,
really
yeah,
don't,
yeah.
I think
should say-
that's it.
I think
Like,
you're
it doesn't.
right.
I think that's what. I mean, so like
it feels that way
with
to
the punk
singer, I
with the
should
punk rock that we've been playing, or with the more screaming stuff that we've been doing. It's like, it doesn't need to be like. We have one guy that sings who, like, he doesn't really sing like in tune all the time, you know, but when it's like the screaming stuff, it sounds really good, you know. And and when he just goes for it, and it's been progressing, and he's been getting better and more in tune. But
Right.
but
And that's
as long
the
as he's going for it, you know, and it's like seeing different people get on the mic that, like, just the random people that, you know, they don't like sing, you know, by chance, but they just like get up there and they're just confident. And I'm like,
Absolutely.
I can sing, but I can't be confident like that, you know. And
yeah, you're so right. And don't let me, I'm not saying it, because that does almost sound like to discourage someone who thinks they're not good. Right. But like, it does, I'm saying within myself, even within me, like, to get, like, to put, like, if you don't commit, like
Right.
you're saying,
right.
like, that's what, but yeah, like, within my, like, I feel like I'm, if I don't,
But if you're bad, I mean,
feel
there
it.
still is bad.
Let's
Then you
even
can still
start-
can't sound bad.
I think we should start with this though. If you're not putting your full confidence into it yet,
it's confident.
you don't know whether you're good or bad.
right.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
shit.
straight up don't know. And I'm gonna say,
you need
like, to double down on like what Shane was saying before your interjection there is like, I think that first whole step of it is a battle of like your ego.
Right.
It
That's
is.
why I've been posting is
It's
to destroy
so
my ego.
much, like, and you don't need to destroy your ego as much as you need to learn to work with it, right?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
That's why I've been trying to get him to eat some mushrooms.
yeah, like, you don't need to necessarily do that. It'd be a good time. We could all sit down on podcast if you want to.
It's a strange, it's a strange thing that happens to your ego on psychedelics.
It is.
It gets pleasantly displaced. It's not like you feel like you got taken away. It's just like
you see it in
you just open up and you're like, I could talk about that, or I could feel this way, or, you know, I could think about that from this direction.
Yeah, can I say too, and a lot of the times, especially at the beginning of fucking with mushrooms and shit, it felt like there was this weird concrete like slab above my head as I came up. And I was like, I don't know if I like
The come up can be rough, man.
yeah, if you're not used
dude.
to it, but it's the thing, that's your ego. Like, you don't even realize, like, there's just this weight you're putting on yourself, well, it's in this weird way you need to act and be.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what that is. And you're just like, the mushrooms are trying to allow you to just chill out, dude.
Have you seen-
And you're just like, oh, I don't fucking know.
There's that
dude.
Julian
Yeah,
app
like,
on
I don't know,
YouTube.
it's not me.
It's all about that.
And you just gotta and then you break through that. You kind of, you start to break through that crust.
Yeah.
For a while, I had to be left alone for like 30 minutes. Like,
Yeah,
and then
no,
I'd come out and be like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Like, we're good guys.
Yeah, the come up.
Dakota used.
Yeah, like I just gotta deal with the come up because I gotta learn how to allow myself to let the fuck go of how I think I need to act.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird, dude.
About this track.
Oh shit. Oh wait, we're playing a song.
Oh, is it ready? Well, I thought we were waiting for Tyson.
Oh, okay, yeah, we are.
Here, I don't care if you don't like this one. Here, we don't have long. I don't give a fuck if they're in tune or not. Yeah, I'll follow you. Mine's way out of tune. That's fucked. Oh, we're both taking the lead. I'll play bass.
Going G to C.
Can I sing? Hold me closely so I know I'm okay inside. Just ring out my sorrows today and say my guitar's so loud, dude. I'm just gonna play the drums.
There we go.
I know and I'm okay.
He's okay.
So we feel gotta come together, and they say three is more than one, and I believe it.
Bro,
Alright.
that would have been really cool if they were in tune.
They're all
vocals
fucked.
were nice. Vocals were nice.
Thank you, brother.
That was beautiful, bro.
I just wanted to play music so bad with you guys.
Tyson,
Right.
it's there, man.
stand
It's there.
It's one time I sucked on the titty for like 3 years.
What are you talking about?
I love when you suck on
It was real titty. It was a real titty. It felt like a bag of sand.
sand.
We gotta bump this shit.
Yeah.
Start it
Alright,
up.
calm down, Shane. Just listen. Don't participate.
Why do we have
We're
to
singing.
be on
Good job.
oh, shadow, baby, please send no more to me. I don't know why. Said it all again, never said goodbye.
Yeah, killer.
Because I don't know why. Said it all again, never said goodbye. All these days gone by, sun burning bright in the sky. Always come home to you. I'm searching for hours, I'm searching for you. All these days gone by, never knowing why. Always come home to you. I'm searching for waters, I'm searching for. Try one for me and now my heart's on the floor. That's the way she looked, right in the book. Someone try 1, 2, me and now my heart's on the floor. Why?
Yeah.
Wow. Hell yeah.
This is fire.
Hey, thank you.
And no more to me.
Tell me that's not if the Pixies and Blink-182 had a baby, you know what I'm saying?
Guys, that was fucking fun as fuck.
Dude.
That was amazing.
I mean,
Very nice.
He's a whiz on the computer.
dude, I mean, we could that whole song without your vocals though, that whole song.
Fucking
Thanks,
Dude.
bro. Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
job.
Hell yeah.
It's like
Be confident. Yes.
it's like if
I don't know, right?
Hawthorne Heights and Hollywood Undead had a baby, you know what I'm saying? And then the Pixies, Blink-182, those babies met and fuck, dude. That's what this shit would sound like, dude.
Y'all are great, by the way. I really appreciate you guys coming out here.
Dude, yeah, this is epic, man. We're stoked to drop this single and have people be able to look in a little bit deeper into our sound. It's obviously not a punk rock skate park type of Burnside type of vibe, but yeah, I mean it's not our usual vibe, and we're not afraid to show it. That's basically what I'm getting at, you know what I'm saying? Like with Kyle's vocals being so sick like that, I
like to really sing. I'm really not good at screaming. Well, I'm good at the rock screaming.
And I want to tell you,
yeah.
like, look,
Go do it because I've told you,
it's like you see how good I am at guitar and stuff like
and
that.
I hate your voice, but it's good.
And you don't want you want me to push for that thing. This is what I'm about.
Right, that's cool. I'm great with
And
that.
and like that's what I've been doing.
No, I just you were just always to see. I just since you were always the best guitar player I've ever known, you know, and so like that's why it's like
watch someone like that sit in their room,
But-
do the other things.
it's cool though because it's still the same thing. I mean, you're still doing the same shit.
Okay, so this is like a fully realized song, and I keep wanting to do it in a whole one vocal take. And I do it after I get home from work. I need to shut up.
I knew a guy like that. He was so pure that he had to raise sheep and he had to skin them to make his own drum skins because he was so pure. And he raised the sheep and he made the drums out of their skin because he was such a purist.
I love what you say.
And what just happened? He made no songs in his whole life.
Yeah.
It took him a long time. Yeah.
Right. No, I feel you. Thank you. Let's play it.
Let's hear it.
Let it rip, dude.
I'm sorry, but that was so good.
Yeah.
I'm happy
I
to
got a
have
buddy
met
like that, you know what I'm saying? Let's hear a little snippet, baby.
This Penny. We normally play Among the Counting Stars for people.
Yeah, I even had that thought. You should just listen to Among the Counting Stars, but I appreciate it. Turn it up.
More, I just can't turn it up on the master.
I say my thoughts for a penny. Stop turning down my music. Let's be the way. I just can't wait. Oh my baby, I got it. Okay.
and I give it to you now. Don't worry, what's all talking to you? Okay, and I give it to you now. Let's keep going. I just can't wait. Let's keep going. I just can't wait.
Oh yeah, that thing.
I'm blessed by it, I'm always ready. Yeah. But I guess it's just not enough on my mind. I'm blessed, but I'm always stressed. But I guess it's just not enough on my mind. Okay, and I give it to you now.
Oh, that's fire. That's fire right there.
So hallelujah. Okay,
Ah, that's sick.
and I give it to you.
I like this kind of breakdown where
Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I just can't wait. I just can't wait. Yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
the hard part.
I just can't wait. I just can't wait for another night. Right. Okay.
Yeah, nail that down. Important fucking.
Don't worry, what's all coming to you? Okay, and I give it to you.
Ooh. Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm instantly getting a little bit of Primus and a little bit of
Primus, really? I love Primus.
That's hilarious. What's the next
a
one?
little bit of Alice in Chains. I'm getting a little bit of both of
That
those.
is such a good thing for you, buddy. So I want to just.
Well, that's my
Before-
most repetitive song too. Like where it's
That-
just a
yeah.
jammy kind of.
It's such a.
drone go on. It's
Before
my most-
wait, before you get too far into
Okay.
this, okay? I want to tell you. So the other weekend, we went up and played a private show for the ex-manager of Alice in Chains.
Oh!
Like her name was on the platinum and gold
She heard your
records on
voice,
the
bro.
wall.
She was like, I gotta get this guy here.
She heard it and
Platinum records of fucking Alice in
Wow.
Chains.
those
Of what's the newer one? Fucking
Soundgarden.
Well,
Ew.
That's the one that I was talking to you about. Galle.
Ew, yeah, that's filthy, dog.
hold on. What's the newest one? The fucking new metal kind of guys.
I
Fuck, I didn't.
don't
I
remember.
know.
I feel like a terrible guess.
Shut up. I got it.
You shut your mouth when you're talking.
Shut your
dirty whore
Yo, you guys fucking. I gotta give you some feedback on that tune. Yeah,
Please let us
Straight
know, 'cause we've
up.
been listening to it for forever.
I'm gonna.
I don't even like it anymore, honestly.
I'm gonna pull a compliment sandwich.
I'm
I'm gonna give you a couple goods and maybe one little sprinkle of something that I would change
Give
up.
us all the bads.
Please.
The tonalities, like the mix, the overall mix down, super clean. Bass, drums, all leveled out, really clean, all separated.
We haven't even mastered it. You know what I mean?
It's a damn.
It's been mixed or mastered.
Indeed, it's a damn good start. I
Yeah.
could tell that it wasn't. I could tell that it wasn't like fully polished, but everything was sitting right, which is important. A lot of these people, you know, sometimes they won't notice that some shit's like way too loud or way too quiet.
Okay.
So first of all, coming through clutch with all of that, there was a section towards probably like I don't know, like 60% through the track that was. I liked more than some of the stuff in the beginning that I might chop and move. Not telling you to go rewrite the track, but if you were going to move some things around and kind of organize things, I would take some of that later stuff.
More energy. Did it have more energy? The
Well,
same riff with more energy? Because it does two things
It
basically.
was stronger energy. Yeah.
It
I mean
just
the
feels-
harmonies with the guitar and the bass and your vocals, the way that you're pausing it and then coming back.
Probably the part I call a solo
Right.
half the time because
Right.
it's a bridge and a solo.
Yeah.
But there's no solo yet, and we're doing some like ambient squealy harmonics that are kind of more gonna sit in the background. But they're
Sick,
gonna
yeah.
maybe pull. I don't know if they're gonna make it into the final mix, but we're fucking with it.
Yeah.
We're fucking with it.
Are you doing guitar on that one?
He is.
You're
I
doing
play
guitar.
guitar and vocals.
In this
Yeah.
band, it's he's on guitar and vocals. I'm on bass. And
Nice.
we got Jeremiah on the drums.
So sweet
Sweet
piece.
bass lines.
Thanks, man.
Um,
There's a spot
Yeah.
where I wish it pulled through a little bit more because
Well,
it's
that-
sick.
are you micing up a bass amp? Or are you going line in or?
The bass I'm doing line in. The rest of it is all the drums are MIDI on Moto drum.
Okay.
Okay. I've got.
They
pretty
sounded
much
nice and
full
organic though. They sounded like a real ass drum set.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they sound solid.
I was saying, bro.
Not bad, not bad.
And
Oh,
then
is that what you wanted to say?
the guitar and the bass, like the bass, sometimes I record line from the amp,
Oh, nice. Yeah.
which does give it a better tone. But when I record for him, I just go straight in.
Yeah.
And like that's completely an unprocessed bass. Like that bass is just the line. That's the line input of the
Still
bass.
needs a little bit of compression, a
Yeah,
little bit of EQ.
It has no EQ, no compression. That's a lie. I did throw on a little bit of a small compressor on there to pull up some of those mids so
Yeah.
that you can hear it a little bit.
Can I share?
Yeah, might have pulled the mids up a little.
Did you pull the mids even
That's
more?
why I asked that question about mids.
He pulled the mids. No, I know he's been trying to pull.
Well,
get me
not
to push
just
the-
that.
no, he's been trying to get me to push the mids, but the thing is that I literally
I wanna
am
hear
in
that
the
bass,
recording stage. I'm in the
I
recording
know,
stage.
I know.
I do not mix. I do not master.
It's got a
until
snowball.
It's been recorded.
Exactly.
And he is so wants me to get to mix and master
Yeah.
on
no,
each piece.
Yeah. No, you can't go. You can't go like that. You can't.
2 years before meeting this guy, I was teaching myself Ableton and
Oh,
building
shit.
songs.
Yeah. So you have a vision.
Well,
You can kind of already
I
hear.
would build songs, mastering them as I go. I found
Yeah,
out now that I understand how things work. a
Yeah.
little
Let the
more.
creative process just roll
I
out.
know.
You know what I'm
dude,
saying?
gotta-
Here's a little studio secret sauce that could take that track and add a layer that would stand out and make it not so repetitive. Also, one of the bass sections, say it's the chorus or the verse or something like that, duplicate that bass layer, add some distortion to it, and then EQ after and take out the lows.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be your same bass line, but it'll be a mid-range crunchy one
Yeah.
that will add a
So you can
new.
hear this.
When I record my process that I make him go through because he's my guinea pig. I do 3 takes vocals. I do 1 center take, 1 left, 1 right, and the left and right sit further back in my mix. And and I also do 3 guitar takes in the same section. They go left and right, sitting a little bit further back in the mix.
Nice.
And then my drums and my bass, my drums are real full and thick. I've got I can't remember which tool I put on there, but I pull something up that allows me to pull the mids and the highs, or the mids and the lows up to just give it a little bit more time there.
Nice.
But the bass, I just do the bass and the drums on one track, and anything that I would do on doubles or triples, I do in mix and master, like you were suggesting. Like, I don't double take them. Instead, I copy paste with extra distortion effects.
Right.
And I'll delay that by milliseconds to give
Oh,
it
it's yeah,
that
easy.
organic feel.
Yeah, it's easy to slide it over a little bit.
Because I think it doesn't matter as much when you're coming from the bass on the production side as it does with the guitar and the vocals.
Oh yeah, you want that real harmonies, those real like the imperfections that all make up the extra reality of it. Like he was calling me out the other day, dude, telling about that.
What was
He's like, dude, that sounds like it restarts. That sounds too much like a fucking sample. And I was like,
sounds like sample loops.
Yeah,
you can't sample loops.
That's something that
we were making some experimental ass shit. It wasn't really rock and roll shit, but he called me out and he's like, bro, you can't make it sound that retarded.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
And that's real. Like,
That
can't-
was me.
You can't make it sound too too well polished. Otherwise, it sounds electronic. It sounds like you bought the loops and just put together the song. Like, there is a point where you have to be slightly offbeat. Like, you can't be a perfect musician. If you're a perfect musician,
then it's for
I mean, authentic salsa, the good shit you buy from the Mexicans, dude. I mean, it's not made the same every time, you know what I'm saying?
It's because even just the slightest, it's organic.
You get a batch with a little bit extra lime in it, dude. Yeah.
Or Rick?
Yeah,
Rick?
he's the fucking.
I think he was talking about like MIDI and the way that everything's snapped in there. Like even though the band is fucking locked in, it's just like the slightest amount of like give and take to each other that creates this organic feel to the song.
And I'd like to explore some of that and kind of shift gears into more of a conspiracy theory type conversation if you guys are down.
Bring it on.
So you were just talking about, that
440 hertz, dude. No,
don't even get me started on that.
We're tuned off a little bit. Don't worry.
Did you guys ever hear about the guy from The Doors, Jim Morrison?
I've heard lots about Jim Morrison. Tell me the story.
His dad is a fucking like military darling. Like, shit. Like he was like, I don't know, CIA, but like high up in the military.
Yeah.
And he got kind of like, people think like he was part of the CIA.
He might have been a psyop, right?
Kind of like also like.
Yo, that's fucked up, bro.
Also,
what?
Also, fucking not Fish. Who's the Grateful Dead.
So listen,
like in the whole LSD movement.
Listen to this for a second. This is Jim Morrison on the future of music.
Cool. Can you send me that link?
Indigenous to this country are the black music, blues, and the kind of folk music that was brought over from Europe, and I guess they call it country music, or the kind of West Virginia high and low sound. Those are the two main streams of American music. There might be others, but it looks like, and like 10 years ago, what they call rock and roll was kind of a blending of those two forms. And I guess what's happening now is that rock is kind of dying out, and everyone is going back to the roots again. Some are going back into country, and some are going back into basic blues. I guess in 4 or 5 years, the new generation's music will be, it'll have synthesis of those two elements, and some third thing that'll be entirely, maybe it'll be, they might rely heavily on electronics, tapes. I can kind of envision maybe one person with a lot of machines, tapes, and electronic setups.
He doesn't even know the
Singing or speaking and
technology of what he's
using
doing.
machines. I used to think that rock was progressing.
So he predicted, Jim Morrison predicted exactly the realm of music production that we're in today, where there's someone in a studio bedroom making songs that get millions and millions of views, and they blow up because of the song that they made on their own.
It's technology.
And there's just one person in a room, like that shit right there. For him to predict that goes back to that psyop type shit where they always tell us this crazy shit before it happens.
So let me.
It's kind of beautiful though if it is organic though, because I do that. I take my Novation, I make loops, and
It is beautiful.
make a whole.
I'm not discrediting it one bit. I'm not saying it's the devil or bad or anything, but it's crazy that he predicted it.
Did they give us the tools in order to make sure it happens?
So like you said, willingly accept it with open arms and accepting technology.
Think about
that it's
the availability of the items to make a studios became more.
And every musician's like, whoa, what? Like
They got to build their own studio. And so, that kind of is a conspiracy that he.
I mean, I don't like that, brother.
look at all this shit.
Kyle.
Well, we're all here.
Yeah, no, Kyle's on the same shit. He's like, bro, I'm building my studio. I'm like, bro, I'm building my studio. You guys are building yours.
We're all here though.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just so that one person can fucking sit there and be the master of mankind. Well,
exactly.
A lot of people
But
are.
I think-
master of your own domain.
I think why I brought up that clip is that because it relates to the domain that we're all in right now. We're inside of we're with a machine making music.
We have to.
You know what I'm saying? It's the easiest way. They used to do it on tapes. And I think that here's a conspiracy theory that doesn't get talked about much.
Give it a rip.
I think that the stuff that's recorded on tape has a higher quality energy. If we're talking about, like other dimensional spatial type metaphysics, stuff that's recorded on a tape can sometimes have a different, almost better energy to it because it captured something magnetic when it was recorded. It was like a physical instead of ones and zeros.
I didn't expect you to go that way with it.
I actually.
Better that it was captured on film?
On tape, like on the old tape recorder
Well,
system.
Funny is because you look something over and you think you fucking acted a fool, but yet you're like, it was pretty funny.
And the way that they could record was limited. Exactly. Like you're saying, like you might catch something that you never would have caught because you can only record it one way. And so you tried your hardest.
So let me drop just layers to this onion, bro.
Boom.
Correct. Fucking
I'm done
simulation theory, dude.
I'm
Here we
also
go.
with CDs.
Observer effect.
The layers to this onion, okay? It sucks because like on the outside, you're like tape's got a different vibe. On the inside, there's okay. On the outside, also,
I was about to say I didn't think about like 8.
I'm not even going into
Right.
fucking photography stuff.
Sorry, I just had the.
I was
thought.
actually gonna go vinyl with it, right? Because a
Yeah.
lot of people swear by vinyl.
There's a physical thing that's going on.
But let's talk about layer one, like vinyl versus tape versus digital is kind of like the first layer of that onion. And it's like, which one's better? Well, I think one, it depends on your personality because your different frequencies of like where you're in harmony and dissonance are gonna depend on where it
That's why there'll
matters
never be
for
world
you to
peace, dude.
Stage 2 of that is that there is more dissonance in more virtualized versions of medium, right?
Yeah.
So like digital is the least likely to be in resonance with most humans, right?
And
that's
it's not
what
a
they're pushing us
physical. It's not a
Right.
physical. Yeah, it's the most insane thing that a fucking needle scratches things to make the what?
And then there's a
Well, for one, records are insane.
And now we're scrambling atoms and tearing off electrons to store off parts in places to describe a waveform of a sound that once passed through an instrument.
I never thought of that. Is that data?
Hold on, I want to say something even crazier.
Go for it.
It's all just fucking different rocks and stuff smushed together.
Oh
And it's all just
That's all of it's all of it's just fucking rocks.
And that takes me
together.
and that takes me straight to the motherfucking pyramids.
bro.
Yeah.
But
Those,
but,
if it's all rocks smushed together, why can't that be like part of a
Power
computer?
plant. Power plant theory.
Certain frequencies are banned in Egypt.
this is fucked up.
What?
In music, yeah. So
I'm
certain
not gonna talk
certain
about
certain
Yes, you are.
certain bands like have been not allowed to play in Egypt because of the frequency that they tune to and they play that their songs are in and everything.
They can tell they walk by and are like, I'm getting in line right now.
This is
Yeah.
I forgot who,
and
but
they're just like this is because there's a structural issue with the pyramids. If you play this
they're
tone
gonna start
within 100
fucking
miles,
harmonizing
they'll
and start
fall apart.
energizing the
Yeah.
world.
We'll have no pyramids for any of the people.
yeah, no, it's
You gotta be
crazy.
careful with those tones, dude. You're gonna start humming at the frequency of the bird.
Houses fall apart. It's a whole disaster. It's
Everyone
ecological
does
despair.
it. The stones start floating.
Exactly. Dude. If they're that concerned,
One hers up, bro.
It's a good thing all the gold tops are done.
yeah, if they're that concerned, bro, about like the frequencies that are being played, dude, that makes me think that they know something that we don't. You know, what I'm saying?
Right.
Even more. And
Just
then
say other countries just like are open about UFOs, dog.
UFOs, baby, let's go! I just seen one at the Rod Run in Long Beach. I literally just seen my first UFO, y'all. My first
I'm
UFO.
with you, brother.
2025.
He sees a UFO every time he drives at night.
Nice fucking wrong.
Okay, yeah.
It's not wrong.
Yeah, mate. So there the fuck I was, dude. I was at the lamp camp.
Okay.
The lamp
The
camp.
lamp camp.
There's
Yeah.
lamp.
Where's this
camp? No
Pulled
lamps.
up in Long
Total
Beach,
lie.
Washington for the Rod Run. You know, they got that sick car show going on down there.
Word.
We're camped out. There's a nice little beach trail right out the back of the campsite that goes right down to the ocean. It's not too far. I'm thinking I'm going to get me some pussy. So, hey, babe, let's take a walk over to the beach, you know, in the middle of the night because we're going to go look at the stars. Boom.
Look at this star.
We get down on the sand and the moon's up here and it's lighting up the beach real nice. The moon's out, you know, there's the little clouds going over and you can see the horizon line of the ocean because the moon's so bright.
Beautiful.
You can see where the ocean, you know, you can see that horizon line.
It's so beautiful.
And then over here on the right, I want to say hundreds of feet from the horizon is a white light. And it's just holding. It's just staying right there. And I'm like adjusting my eyes. I'm like, it's going to move, you know, it's
like coming at me.
yeah. It's going to like turn or it's, you know, going to go over eventually. We hang out there for like 10 minutes and this white light hundreds of feet from the fucking horizon line is just right there. It's way off, you know, it's very far out there, but it's just not moving. Like, man,
Chilling.
the only other thing I can think of is like a helicopter just kind of, you know, hovering.
Yeah.
But we watched it for 10 minutes. It didn't move. And yeah, it was definitely a hovering light. It was no other marker lights like a red and blue or a green and yellow. It was just
What
one,
they need.
it was just one white light.
They have, which is weird that all the drones are seeing in like where the fuck is it mostly? Not Delaware. What the
Oh no, I heard about the drone shit. That shit's crazy.
East Coast? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like the weird drones that show up at night and they have like red, like they have the proper fucking at night flying shit. And they're
Yeah.
just. And nobody's addressing them. Nobody's talking about it.
So-
Yeah, where they are, but they're just like, yeah, they're fine.
On the
Like,
conspiracy
really?
theory side, you know, they want us to be scared. They want us to be afraid. They want us to be poor. They want us to be sick. The puppet masters of the globe, people are trying to go green initiatives so they can own the land, so they can protect the planet. Same puppet masters that are, you know, starting all these wars around the world and shit so they can make money off of it. Those fuckers want us scared. And so when these drones are flying around,
to make sure that we're behind war.
exactly. So with these drones flying around, and if you remember correctly, I'm not going to name names, but the current administration that was in place when those drones were flying around, they're like, we don't know what it is. We're not going to do anything about it. And what does that do?
Insane. That's like you can't even as a fucking civilian fly some shit like that.
And that scares the whole country into thinking, well, is this government really even going to like try to protect me? Or you know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't think that they would purposely make people like lose faith in the government, but I think that they are doing these psyops to literally make people confused and scared. Russia said that they want to use subliminal, like it's like advertation or distraction, basically, where they overload with just too much info that nobody knows what the fuck to believe anymore. What was that? That was COVID.
That sounds like
bro.
Nobody knew what to believe. Are people dying in masses? Because I don't see
I went through the stages of fucking literally bleaching my groceries to.
I did that.
Like,
did you do that? Were you wiping off grocery tops and shit? No.
You're like.
I was never too paranoid.
Well,
dude, they had me scared.
So like, I'm not wearing a mask.
They have exactly.
Everyone's like, you're a piece of shit.
Exactly.
Maybe it was projecting most of the time. I feel like, but I was just like the nicest person.
Yeah. No, they had us. They had us all. They had us all scared shitless. And then that's when they were really flexing their power, and they're like, "We're gonna shut down the whole fucking country."
That's insane.
Just to show you who's boss, you know, like, bro. The conspiracy, dude. The last fucking like 6 years.
Wacky memories of that time, or like every now and again you're doing a thing, and then you're like, "Whoa, those 3 years of just like."
They went by like that.
Yeah, you like remember for a second. You're like,
yeah,
what?
That takes
like
me.
You smell something, and you're just like, "What the fuck,
Yeah.
dude? What the fuck was that? What the fuck?"
That takes me to CERN.
Like, it was just such a blur.
The underground CERN thing. You guys heard about CERN?
Yeah, I was just looking at the fucking Fruit of the Loom, goddamn man.
You heard about the CERN shit?
Yeah.
I believe that's why they're fucking skipping timelines.
Yeah. Timelines, dude.
Here I go. No,
Crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? Skipping timelines, erasing shit,
But,
speeding shit up. I do feel like those years flew by, dude. It's fucking crazy.
well, and I know that was back in the day. I had heard an explanation of life speeding up, like it seems to happen for everybody, but like maybe that's a fucking psyop. But
Yeah.
like, you remember those things in the malls where you put a quarter in, and it was a funnel, and it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And as you get old, those younger years feel like fucking decades.
Ooh, that's a good metaphor. That's a good metaphor.
Those summer breaks felt like a year.
They did, bro. That's a good call.
And as you get older, like shit just felt.
I think that fully goes with how much you do. You know how much
It matters,
how
dude.
much.
How much
I'll tell you what. I was doing a ton of shit during COVID, and like, I mean, those were like
you were getting
that was
after
I was the longest
it.
fucking.
You had a different
Like
experience.
I had like, because that was right when I graduated high school, so it was like a whole like.
Oh, weird.
It was essentially
Oh,
like it was a whole nother like period of time for me.
Getting kicked out
you know?
of the world.
Yeah, right. It was 2020, right? I missed graduation and everything, right? And then all of a sudden it's just like, they're like, oh, you can't go anywhere. It's like, well, fuck that. I'm going to go everywhere. Nobody else is out doing anything.
Mhm.
Nobody else is doing that. And
Yeah,
so me and
fuck
my buddies were just fucking.
It felt like a ghost.
Dude, it was
Weird
the coolest thing. And so we were doing everything, you know, and me and Mason and
I can
Jonah.
imagine if I was a young
Dude.
I had
It was awesome.
I went commercial fishing again. I had a normal job,
Yeah.
landscaping. I was like, this would be a perfect time to go commercial fishing again. I had ties because I'd done
Yeah.
it before. Thought it'd be a blown over thing by the time I got back, and only like Delta variant. I'm like,
Oh,
Jesus
yeah.
fucking Christ.
We're still shutting her down.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry I cut you off.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, bro, I can relate with you there because when I got out of high school, those years felt a lot longer than.
Isn't it weird?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Dude, lately for me time's been flying because like the only thing I do is I go out with Stella, I go jam, and I go to work, you know, like there's not a lot of different things happening right now. There's not a lot of different stuff that I've been doing, and so it feels like those are the only things I've been doing, right? And so time, like, it's just month after month after month, and yeah, like certain things, like you can slack on for so long, you know. And so
we can't forget to be people, y'all.
yeah, right, and that's why like Stella helps with that, you know, getting out and doing stuff, and everything, you know,
because you're like, I gotta take care of it.
And I just genuinely like,
And my girlfriend
love to be out doing
compare
stuff.
it to a dog, but like it's like I gotta spend time with it. We gotta go do something. Dude.
Right.
Yeah, dude, dogs are so tight, dude. I got a cat and he's such a punk. So, I love him, but like you're like
an asshole.
You're like, come here, fucker, and come chill with me. He's like, pet me with your eyes. and then he's like,
"We love you" before I get.
Yeah, and then he's all like, meow, meow, I'm hungry.
Is he
You're
orange?
like, no, he's a super chill guy, but he's all like, I'm Cletus, I'm super fat and I'm hungry, meow, meow, meow. But then when you go find him and you see him out in the front yard, fucking frolicking,
you're such a fucking asshole, dude.
And you're like, you're trying to feed him. You're like, okay, it's been a few hours, buddy. I'm surprised you haven't came in. Come over here. I got some food for you. If you said that to a dog, if a dog was out front, you're like, come here. I got food. The dog would understand English like that. The cat, it's like, huh?
Yeah.
You know, you're like, come here, buddy. I got something for you. And he's like,
and then you see those fucking videos online of the motherfuckers shitting in a toilet, and then like,
oh yeah, dude, that's the ultimate goal, dude. If I can get Cletus to use the toilet, dude, fucking gangster.
You come in the middle of like 2 a.m. out of bed to piss, and there's a cat just like,
dude, Cletus,
you're like,
Cletus
oh no,
yeah,
holy shit.
Cletus is such a good cat, dude. He always
That's
shits,
his
he
name.
always shit. Yeah, he always shits outside, dude.
That's cool. You don't have to fuck with a litter box.
Yeah,
Have to
he's got a Roman name too, dude. He's got a Roman name.
Cletus?
Yeah, he's got a Roman name.
Cletus is Roman?
Well, his Roman name is Cleotardus.
I love it.
Yeah.
When he's
Cleotardus.
acting the way he acts.
He's a sign from God for our band because he's got a YouTube play button on his side.
Does he?
So every time I look at him, I'm like, I gotta put something on
It's
YouTube.
a platinum YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. We're going platinum with that shit. And we got one of those
Absolutely.
fancy ass things. We just gotta start doing more flying wheelbarrows. Have you heard of those?
No.
I just taught Kyle how to do it, dude. It's the ending piece. It'll blow anybody's mind if you do this before you get off stage, bro. So
You do, dude.
I go in push up. I go into push up formation.
All right, hold on. Hold on. I gotta fucking try it out. Let me take this sweatshirt off, right? Walk me through it, dude.
Okay. Go into push
I'm
up.
gonna pretend the door is off stage.
One is
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna spread your legs. Scoot forward.
Hands forward.
Yep. I'm picking the feet up, okay?
Okay.
Planking. Oh, it's heavy.
I am a big boy.
We can demonstrate with
I got
Kyle.
one, you get the other.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm a big boy.
It might take a couple of us to lift you up.
Well, imagine if I'm the
I-
front man for your band. What would you do?
Okay. Put your legs up. Okay.
Oh,
Now
Kyle's a big boy.
he's gonna go on 3. You're gonna do a push up. He's gonna lift up your legs, and you're gonna go like this, flying wheelbarrow.
I'm gonna lift my hands up.
Do a push up. He's gonna lift
Jesus
you up.
fucking Christ.
1, 2,
Okay. On 3, Kyle.
2, 3.
1, 2. No fucking way.
Let me try.
I'm such a big.
light person with a
Yeah, you need a light guy. Dude. You need a Tyson.
Okay, grab his legs.
I'm a.
Grab his legs.
Oh,
bro.
fuck yeah. Come on.
There you go.
Come
Get a good grip on. Put him under here like a wheelbarrow.
Okay.
Okay. There you go. Grab down here. Okay. Lift him up like.
Oh, I gotta help.
shit.
Oh, you can't help me, bro. You
1,
can't.
2, 3. Fly wheelbarrow. Oh, that was it.
You can't do this to me.
Okay, that's one. enough.
Hold on, one more, bro. One more. 1. Yeah!
So you do that before you get off stage. Everybody will know it, dude. I'm telling you.
So I need a fucking giant of a man to do that for
Yeah,
me.
you're gonna be the guy holding the wheelbarrow, dude.
Yeah, I'm the wheelbarrow. I'm the wheelbarrower.
Dude. So flying.
Fantastic.
So
I was wondering, because, like, dude, I do not have the strength to push myself up and do that.
it's up there with chopping down the tree.
No, he didn't want to grab me where my dick was. I know for a fact he got uncomfortable. That's why he left. He got hard on accident, and that's okay.
Oh,
no,
man.
I'm just kidding.
So, dude, this podcast has been
Kyle.
super sick with you guys, dude.
You enjoy it?
Yeah, it's been super sick.
We enjoyed it. I'm
I'll be
out of
back
breath.
for another one, dude.
Please.
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah.
How'd it go for you, Kyle? I didn't mean to make you hard.
I'm sick.
I'm just
Dude, you fucking killed it, bro. You did the thing too. Did you see the movement?
yeah.
That's the flying wheelbarrow, dude.
Once I realized it was like, oh, I need to help you do it.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, Kyle's
Yeah, no,
never gonna be able to
It
do
didn't
it.
click for me. It clicked for me until then. I was like, oh.
Nobody in here's doing it.
You get that momentum, bro, and you're up there. And you're
Yeah,
just like,
once you
fuck.
pushed out, I get. Whoa!
Excuse me.
Bless you, sir.
Yeah, Super Fire podcast, dude. You guys are vibing here. This is lit.
Hell yeah, dude. Come on back.
Okay.
Yeah, we should.
So how? Yeah, we're gonna let you guys jam in a second, but before
Oh.
that,
Can I tell you the feedback
be
on the
fine.
song?
oh
real
yeah,
quick?
yeah, yeah,
Oh, you never got to.
So it felt
This
like
sucks, right?
no, it was really like I mean, like the vibe is just like it was a good vibe, like something that like if I was driving down the road listening to my playlist, once I heard you do the voice thing, I'd be like, oh fuck yeah, I pressed the like, you know. But into yeah, but like once I heard that, once I hear like the hook and everything, and heard that, I'd hit the like button, you know. But I mean, there was
It takes so long to get there.
yeah, there wasn't anything like special about like that first part. I feel like
the intro
right?
needs to be a little more interesting.
Yeah, it's something right. Yeah, so I feel like the voice thing is probably just because it's like the recent take, right? But
And you guys never have heard. Yeah.
right, I feel like it just like it kind of the voice is separate from the song a little bit,
Oh, in the overall mix.
right? And the overall
I might have
mix.
pushed it too high
Right.
because that's what I was focused on. You know what I mean?
But-
in that,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and that's
like there it was like separate, but I feel like it was like put together good, but at the same time kind of just a lot of it kind of some of the stuff blended. Maybe that was good and the goal.
Well, that's what
Right, maybe maybe that's the thing, right? But I don't know. But I loved it. I loved it. I like the vibe. Your voice was fucking killer. That was real shit. You can
Yeah.
fucking bring Stella in.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
But yeah, no, your voice is killer. That shit was
And
that shit was awesome. That's a good song. I like it a lot.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We got a paid gig coming up with both bands.
Yeah.
Yeah, paid gig because we got two bands. We fucking locked in this gig like because they were like, we're throwing this private party for our tattoo shop. There's gonna be like 300 people there, and we're renting out the theater up in Chehalis, and we're gonna throw a fat party. And they reached out to us, and they're like, "What can you offer?" Basically, like, do you have anybody else like lined up? And we're like, "Fuck yeah, bro! We got a whole other band. We got you 2 hours of music right here for $600, $595, right? Make it seem like $500, $595." And they're like, "Well, we'll think about it." And they came back, "Oh yeah, actually that'd be perfect. You guys can do 2 hours." I'm like, "Fuck yeah, we got two bands up in this bitch." You know, dude, it's stoking me up to get out there and play more because at first it was just Burnside. That's all we had. Remember that?
Yeah.
And it was such an accomplishment to get down there with all your gear set up and rip and get out of there without losing a fucking finger, dude.
What?
Yeah.
Without
You're
losing
getting-
a
Into Assassin's Creed.
Exactly, dude. Without getting your fucking window smashed out because you're in the Portland ghettos, dude. Like,
That's wild.
yeah.
That's
It
wild.
wasn't really that vibe there, but like you had to kind of park down the street and like keep an eye on your shit and like
You're
But
being
yeah.
cautious.
Removing expensive.
just playing like all these shows like
Yeah.
this summer and like going into the fall and shit has just been a blessing, man. And I'm super stoked that you're down.
Well, congratulations, you guys, on all the success so far. And,
Dude, thank you.
I hope the mission keeps moving forward.
Straight up, dude.
Yeah.
Riding that wave of energy, you know what I'm saying?
Thanks for being on the podcast, guys.
Yes, indeed. We'll be
Zombie
back, dude.
Tsunami.
Zombie Tsunami, baby.
Zombie Tsunami.
Rock and roll.
Tyson, you gotta check out my bass, bro.
Oh, yeah, you gotta get a look at this Warlock, dude. She's so sexy.
Oh, yeah, you brought it. Is it brand new or what?
I'm holding it. Oh, and I could find and the feeling only divine.
Nice jam, dude. Nice jam there. That's sick. It's a couple chords, you know what I'm saying? We kind of like kept some same chords going. I like the vocals, dude. Your vocal style reminds me of Modest Mouse.
Oh, thanks.
Modest Mouse vocal style, dude. On that one specific.
One more jam and I get a little.
I never
Yeah, I
thought
know.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah, Modest Mouse is sick. You ever listen to a little bit of those guys?
I love Modest Mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to keep beat and sing something.
Let's see what you can do with these little chords here.
Hell yeah.
not a drummer.
Nice vocals, bro. Nice vocals. That's one of our tracks is Cold Sometimes.
Yeah, you're on the vocals go.
The wind keeps blowing, the sunshine stops, the moon keeps growing. It's cold sometimes, the moon's growing, and I stay shut. World keeps going. There's one thing in mind when we go back in time. The echoes we made, but in the end it all fades. It's cold sometimes. The wind keeps blowing. Cold sometimes. The world keeps going. Now, right before you know, you better believe it, baby, if you let it go. My mind's been on the ceiling and my feet are on the floor. Let it go. Been on the ceiling and my feet are on the floor. You better believe it, baby, if you let it go. You can feel the bitter cold.
Nice, mate. Nice.
That's fucking awesome.
Boom, baby. It's Cold Sometimes. That's
I've
one
never-
of the
that's
first ones
the-
we ever put together.
That's the first time I sang that much of it while playing the bass.
Yeah, nice work, bro. Bass locking in.
I didn't play all the bass.
Dude, thanks, bro.
No, it's not. I would love to, but my monitor's wrapped up in a drum drum. Okay, we're good. But I would take all the time in the world if I had it.
Nice harmonies, bro. Sick bass lines over there, dude. I was throwing that random E chord at you out of nowhere. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's good.
I figured you guys were following.
Sick though.
Yeah, dude, those chords, this is an expensive one, dude.
Sounds
Check this
good.
puppy out. Look at that weird ass shape.
That's expensive. That takes all the feet.
Yeah, someone said that the other day. They were like, oh, I played that chord. I think it was Jason. He's like, I played that chord, and my dad's like, that sounded expensive.
Damn, that chord sounds expensive.
It's a D.
Because that's like an E chord shifted up a string and then throw the D on.
Yeah, it's
why.
technically a D major, but it's like a 9 or something like that. If you play it from the kind of the center, you know.
I feel like I sucked through too much of it.
Hey Tom, thank you for
We're
having
having a
me.
great.
Dude, we
Thanks.
like to party, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude. Thanks for staying, you guys, for the jam. Don't leave me hanging, dude.
Oh, dude, fist me.
Fist me, bro.
This one's got a little bit more funk to it. You got a pick lane, bro? Mind if I borrow this guy?
I'm chunky.
Chonky.
I just.
Someone told me I were so many lies, but I know it. It was a bad day. Said I wasn't holding on to you like I did before. Said I wasn't holding on to you like I did before. That I wasn't holding on to you like I did before. Said I wasn't holding on to you like I did before. Woo! That I did, holding on, that I said, oh yeah, oh yeah. Some shit like that. A little jam ski.
Oh yeah.
Jimmy,
Jimmy.
my trigger finger, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker? I need to get some din dan.
Yeah. I'm working far behind you.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey,
It's been such a pleasure over here.
hey, thank you. Anytime you guys want to come over, you got something to talk about, just let me know.
All
I'll
right.
make some time.
We're down, dude.
If you just want to
Not
drink
do more flying wheelbarrows up in this bitch. Some cake stands, you know what I'm saying?
Tomorrow afternoon,
Yeah, you just
like